to the podcast that we all know. The Basement Benchwarmers, they bring the heat, talking sports and life. Can't miss a beat. Kicking back in the basement, sipping on brews. The boys got the stories, breaking all the news. From basketball to football, they got it all. Their analysis, man, it never falls. It never falls. The Basement Benchwarmers, they're on fire. They bring the heat, never tired. Tune into the podcast, you won't regret. Join the Benchwarmers. It's a band. It's a band.
Doing that because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been quacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fucking iceholes like yourselves.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the geeks in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh my God, there's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers. Diamond dogs have struck again.
Real freak.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
Four of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas, looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Benchwarmers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
The Basement Benchwarmers Podcast back for another week. Spring is in the air, I think. It smells musty in the basement. But
I was going to say, I think we got black mold down here.
But spring is in the air somewhere.
I washed.
So let's get going, and let's start with how we start our week. We got Ed, Tim, Willie here, myself, Scott, and Eric is going to stop by, I believe. Usual, good, bad, and ugly. Talk about the NBA playoffs that moved to the second round. I believe all the games are moved to the second round. Also, MLB, baseball, and whatever else we talk about as we move on. So let's start up with how was your last week, and we're going to flip it up, and let's start with Willie. How was your last week?
It was pretty good, actually. Just nothing too exciting. I did go to a dart ball banquet, and guess what?
A fight broke out.
No. It did.
Damn it. I thought for sure he was going to say a fight broke out.
What do I owe you, 5? 10? What did we bet on that?
I think it was 5.
Yeah, there was no fight whatsoever, you know. I did get, you'll get a chuckle out of this, so.
I heard he did.
They had a last dart ball meeting before the season started. They talked about trophies, and a friend of ours didn't want trophies anymore. You know, just give me $10, give me $20.
I'm guessing he won.
Well, he should have gotten it, but they put my name on the trophy. I think he hit $397. I hit $395 or something like that. So they screwed up on it, and they got the trophy. So our friend Kevin Rash was a top average on our team this year with a $395 average. And
he wanted money instead of a
he'd rather have money, he said.
Becca.
And then I told him I'm going to go get that trophy fixed, and I'm going to present it to him at the next dartball meeting. But yeah, played a little golf last week. Went to the driving range and hit some balls, and that was about it.
No shake a day.
I did I hit 2 of them. I hit Flint's and I hit Swedes.
You didn't do a group trip this year?
They did do it, but I didn't. I had stuff to do that day.
Okay.
And I met them at Swedish American, so I hit that one, and I hit.
You won?
I didn't hit.
Oh,
no. I went there, and then we went to Flint's.
Okay.
But they'd hit like Gordy's and Starlight and Rat Race and Final Inning.
Nice.
Wow.
Like probably 4 or 5 others before I got there.
Nice.
The trailer park tour, I like it. I like it.
I like the Rat Race. Got like the coldest beers in Kenosha.
Yep.
It's because they leave them outside in the snowbank.
Yeah, and something wrong with that.
Just saying.
What's the difference between going up north and here?
Yeah, that is an up north thing.
You got to pry him from a cold, dead bum's hands to get him. That's why.
Kind of like Chicago.
Yeah. It's like you push his arm down. He goes.
It's like those other outfits on a porcelain.
Those aren't pillows.
That's great.
So
I
Timmy,
did anybody else notice that it smells like college girls down there?
Wow.
Tim, you're up.
Sorry. It's this thing
I'm not
I
even
have.
following him, and he's throwing me off. What the fuck? I can't even remember what the fuck I did.
I like your popsicle hat.
Hey, thanks.
That is sweet, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry, pickle hat. I called it a
Popsicle.
pickle hat.
Yeah.
I like the hat though. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Bought 2 pairs of shoes.
What kind?
Bought a pair of Dunks. I bought a pair of red and gray.
Did you buy some fills?
No.
Oh.
I did buy a pair of Kobe 8s, though. The Montecitas, the GGs, that have butterflies on it. So I took a picture, sent it to the shoe boys, and Glenn mercifully made fun of me for 10 minutes because there's butterflies on the shoes. And I'm like, you're a girl dad, and you're not even appreciating these shoes. So
Yeah. He lives in the estrogen ocean.
Right, exactly. Maybe it probably triggered it.
Didn't Toad the Reciprocity sing a song about him? Wait, I'm sorry.
Was it workout on vacation?
Olivia Newton-John.
Who would get booed more, him or Kim Kardashian if they walked in right now?
Why would you boo Kim Kardashian?
Because she got booed at Tom Brady's.
She had a great comeback.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh, terrible.
That was one of the other reasons.
You and I are the only ones that understand that. That's terrible.
Scott does too.
When I saw her name on the credits at the beginning, I was like, okay, I've had enough of this already.
She only talked for like a minute.
Yeah, why was she there?
That's about 30 seconds too much.
There's no NBA guys for her to hang on.
As far as we could see, anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's what? Never mind. God, give me who's got the flannel for me to wear?
Her chair was Wemby. That's why she was on his lap.
Golfed twice. Golfed at Nipper Sink on Sunday with Rick and my dad and Jerry. So actually almost broke 100, so getting better. Can't wait for the league to start this week. So yeah, it's fun.
Nice.
I love my dad. Like, he refuses to play cart path only. We had a reservation. We had tea time for like 8 o'clock at Pets. You know, it rained for like 10 minutes. And my dad's like, fucking Christ, I got to change the tea time because you know it's going to be fucking cart path only. Like, that's his tax. And I'm like, oh my God, I am so far him in like 10 years. So that was my week. Ed.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to follow that. But I want to apologize, guys, because I was late. You guys had to start a little late with me. But I went to apply for a teacher job next year.
Are you single?
After 30 years of construction, my body's letting me down. It's sad. I have a degree, but I don't have a teaching license. So I figured, I'd do some observation, like on the job, and that would probably help me. So, anywho, I spent 2 hours watching a teacher working her magic, and I realized I don't have what it takes. I just don't. There is no way I can make out with an 11-year-old boy for that long.
That fifth grade teacher?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I know
5th grade. I saw that today.
Fifth grader.
And she said she loved
And
him.
she documented it all when she made out with him and stuff.
and
Like,
she
bro,
says-
how long it was and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, and how much I love you. And it's like, no, I mean, obviously I was joking about the teacher
He's like, this
job.
kid at this point likes mac and cheese more than anything.
Right.
He's like, probably because he kissed her because she ate mac and cheese before and he could taste the mac and cheese. That's why he kissed her. That's
What
it.
kind of gun you got?
How about the teacher? The teacher that was engaged, and then it might be the same woman. Like, it was a young kid, and the groom broke it off, and she doesn't understand why.
Yeah. The 11-year-old one, what she lured him in with? She's like, do you like tuna fish?
Ooh.
It's like Caesar salad.
Too soon.
It's like Caesar salad.
Roast beef that tastes like tuna fish. No, I mean, I'm joking. I was actually late because I was shooting dogs on my farm. Another story from the news.
Oh yeah, at that.
Well, at least you're not
governor, or was
Yeah,
it
governor.
At least there wasn't any
Governor.
bestiality on that one.
No, not even close.
You're not a cop. You're
I
too
think that was
smart
the
for that.
opposite. That dog was like, I just want to lick you. She's like,
No.
bam.
I brought my own peanut butter.
I wonder how long this stuff really happened, and we just know about it now because of social media.
I'm going to tell you, I think it's more common because of social media, because teachers have contact with their students, which they're not supposed to.
Right.
And I think these teachers are just so immature. They're always like some 26 to, I mean, there's a few older ones, but most of them are like 26-year-old.
Yeah, like the ones.
They have no friends.
Right.
they're used to being on social media, and
They
once
used to getting fucking wasted with their girlfriends on the weekends.
Yeah, and likes and I think that 11-year-old. Are you fucking kidding me?
How much water can you drink out of one Stanley in a day?
He was the hottest boy in the class. I noticed him because he could flip his water bottle better than anybody.
And he bought new kids, and he was really fast.
And he's got 250,000 TikTok followers.
Here, I posed a question. What happens if he got her pregnant? Would he have to pay child support?
Not until he's 18.
Yeah, right. But I think he doesn't, unless they probably have to go to court and fight it.
I have no idea.
I don't either. I'm just saying.
I don't want to find out either.
No, I guarantee it's happened.
I think Illinois just passed a law where you cannot...
From your...
An adult, so an 18-year-old's an adult, but in a school setting...
Wasn't that the basis?
They can't, but they said there's something has to be like an age difference. I'm like, what if this guy's 20 years old and still in school?
Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. It should be an unwritten. That's an unwritten. We always talk about the unwritten rules of baseball. It should be unwritten rules of school.
What happens?
Don't fuck your students.
Bender from
he was
from Breakfast Club.
John Bender,
42.
Yeah. Hey, wasn't that the basis of a Sandler movie? Like, That's My Boy. Didn't he get his teacher pregnant? And,
who knows?
I don't know.
I'm glad I haven't had to deal with any of that stuff.
Right.
Oh my God. And it's like, then one of the guys at work today is like, where were those teachers when I went to school? Well, they were teaching math, not molesting children.
they were adults.
They were those student teachers you get every once in a while. And
yeah. So let's move on to something, happier.
Yeah.
Like
Scott.
I went to the Cubs game on Saturday.
Yeah, how was the rooftop?
The rooftop I did. It was experience. It was cool.
Yeah.
I would do it again.
How many Chicago handshakes did you have?
None. Nobody would do one with me.
Oh,
really?
Mm-mm.
You can't do it by yourself?
No. That's a loser.
What?
No, it's called alcoholic.
It's called setting the bar.
One of the guys with us never had Malort, and he wouldn't do it. I was like, really? Oh, well, boo on you.
Are we gonna badmouth him on the show now?
I will.
Okay.
Yeah. Jason, you're a dick.
I was going to guess it might have been that cat.
No, it was a good time. We had fun. It was a good group we went with. It was all you can eat, all you can drink, just beer. But it was plenty. Had a good Shiner lemonade shandy. It was like real lemony flavor. Kind of reminded me of 312 lemonade shandy, which I
still haven't had.
It's nothing like summer shandy. Summer shandy is like this tastes like someone took like you made your own. You took a glass of like the one they made at the Pets the one time for your beer garden. It's half and half. It's really good. It's legit.
Remember golfing? Hey, do you have that 312 lemon shandy? Oh yeah, here you go.
Yeah, and they
fucking 312.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Yeah. So it was. I'm sorry.
Up on the rooftop. So they got the stands underneath it. Is that where like the bathrooms?
Yeah.
Did they have a concession under there?
It was 3 levels. There was a room like in a back room. They had like a little thing set up, and you would tell them what you want. They put it on a bun of hot dog, brat, chicken or beef, and then they had a little condiment section. You can eat nachos. They had bags of chips all over the place. They had ice cream cooler with bomb pops, Snickers frozen, and
they didn't have anybody
ice cream bars and Twix frozen.
Did they have anybody coming out and ask you if you want anything?
No, we had to go down and get
no
it.
frozen bananas.
But no.
Last time I went there, this is years ago.
Yeah. It was 3 levels.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, actually, 2 levels. 3rd level had the food. 4th level had a bar, and then you had to walk up another set of stairs to get the actual seat.
5th level had oxygen tanks,
and it was warm up there. That day it was warm. I mean, it was stifling.
And there's stairs to walk up, right? There was no elevator.
Oh yeah, well, there's an elevator. Yeah, there is an elevator.
Did you wear shorts?
Yeah, they have to have one. Probably 88, but I didn't take it. We took the stairs. Oh, I wore shorts. Thank God. I almost didn't. Thank God I wore shorts. And I wore a T-shirt too. I almost didn't. I almost wore a sweatshirt. Oh, I would have died.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good time.
Awesome.
It was fun. We stayed overnight. We hung on Wrigleyville a little bit after. It was busy. And I haven't been there. I usually go on Fridays and see games. Like we go on Fridays and hang out after. It's like not as it was. And plus, with the Milwaukee fans probably being down, every bar was a line outside.
You see any Kenosha people down there?
No, I did not.
Got under it.
But it was fun. I would do it again. If I didn't do it again, it wouldn't bother me. But I would do it again.
Would you?
It's kind of one of those.
Still
things.
wait for that link.
Have you done one?
I gotta figure out what day one.
I want to do it.
The second time I did it, that was when they put up those nets, so you couldn't see onto the field because they were fighting with the neighbors.
Yeah.
So we got to look at the back of a screen.
Yeah,
you could see through it. But.
You could see where we had the right field. You could see everything, but like half, like a quarter, like you could see almost the whole outfield until you got to about the right side of right center field, and then over the right field corner you can see the scoreboard. And the strangest thing about the whole thing was that you could barely hear the PA announcer.
Really?
Really? Wow.
It's set up that way.
Barely. They had to have people study that sound for years.
Yeah,
and
guaranteed.
years. So, although the dumbest thing they had, the one thing I would say is a F+ for the whole thing. They have piped in the TV talking.
Right.
Well, it's fucking 30 seconds behind.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. It's why not pipe in the PA announcer?
Right.
Because you own the thing.
I was gonna say you own it.
Yeah. Pipe
Why
in
not
I
be?
mean, the-
Why is it on Wi-Fi?
The,
You know what I mean?
the Star Spangled Banner came on, and we didn't even know till like it was like all of a sudden like, oh shit.
They're like,
What's
oh,
in here?
Scott's kneeling over
Yeah,
here.
I was too.
It was like
Kaepernick in it.
Yeah. So
You
yeah.
know,
Do you have an afro?
he was yelling at him. I'm trying to listen to the song.
But it was cool. It was a cool experience. So
Nice.
It was. I give it an A-. Let's say A-. But it was fun.
Yeah.
So let's start off how we start off every week with good, bad, and ugly. And we'll start with Willie again. Willie, you pick it and we'll do it.
All right, let's see. Let me figure out where it's at here in my menagerie of papers here.
Menagerie.
oh, jeez.
Did I not
Dun,
print
dun,
that
dun,
page?
dun, dun,
Oh,
dun,
wait,
Wilson.
hold on.
Dun, 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 dun.
Jesus.
There it is. There it is.
We could have played the whole
I'm gonna start
yakety
with-
sax.
I'm gonna start with bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Bad.
in the middle.
Yep, right in the middle.
Right.
I'm
Is that
gonna-
Cusack? Is that John Cusack right there?
No,
No.
Are you sure? He looks old as fuck.
I know. Look him up on your phone.
That's why it's not John Cusack. That's the guy. That's the guy from Gross Point
I
Blank.
know. That's a great, underrated movie, by the way.
a great
I
movie,
love
yeah.
that movie.
Great movie. Yeah.
our friend LaFlop getting another coach fired.
God damn you.
Did I steal yours?
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Right.
play off of it.
So
Yeah.
I got a question for you. So can you guys name
10.
the 9 coaches that he's had?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back and forth till someone loses.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You guys.
How about the only one that hasn't gotten fired? Spoelstra.
There you go. That was my next little point
Right.
there.
Okay.
Spoelstra, okay.
Mike Brown.
I'm gonna go with Tyrone Lue.
Right.
Yep.
Don't forget the
You got one, Ed?
I was gonna say Pat Riley. I don't know.
No.
Pat Riley, poke him in the eye. Pat Riley, poke him in the eye.
That's what I was gonna say. He wouldn't put up with his shit.
there was a Mark Trestman of the NBA. He was a European coach.
Yes.
God damn it. He's like
He sounds like a Canadian beer.
right.
His last name,
Molson?
except without the
Olson?
Bolson.
Labatt?
but.
Blatt? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, David Blatt.
David Blatt, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh my God! We could have went all day with that one.
I'll go with Darvin Ham.
Right.
That's the easy
Oh
one.
yeah. Wait. Well, who did he just get fired? There?
Darvin Ham.
Darvin Ham.
No, the year before.
Oh, don't. No, I got to know that one too. Shh. Quiet.
Phoenix coach.
God damn it.
Right.
What is his name?
Vogel.
God,
Yep,
you.
Frank. There you go.
Frank.
I'll go with Miami. You didn't give him fired. Cleveland.
There's got to be one more in Cleveland.
No, it's the rest are the Lakers, I bet, huh?
No, there's
Another Cleveland coach. Mike and Tyrone Lue were the only two I thought.
No,
Mike Brown was a championship coach, right?
Blatt. No, Blatt.
He didn't get Jerry West fired, did he? No. He was on the show.
Church would beat the crap out of him.
former player. Two former players.
Luke.
Yeah.
Walton.
Luke Walton.
Luke Walton. Yeah.
Yep.
His first coach,
Oh, Byron Scott.
Byron Scott.
No.
Or Magic Johnson.
Paul
Westfall. No.
Silas.
Oh, Paul Silas. Yeah. yeah.
Oh,
Right.
friend of Mr.
And
Jimenez.
then the one guy, Brendan Malone.
Oh yeah, Malone. Yeah, he's coach. Where is he now? Or he was just somewhere last year coaching. I thought they did pretty decent.
Thought he was coaching the Nuggets.
Oh, is he coaching them now? He might be.
Yeah.
He's their coach now. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder why.
No wonder I would have got him
Yeah,
fired.
get
too.
rid of him.
He can't coach talent.
Why don't they put Budenholzer on that staff too?
I forget what podcast I was listening to today. Someone said, "Is he going to trend toward being a player coach?" And the host just went on a rant like that'd be the worst thing ever. Can you imagine?
That would be awesome. I'm all for it.
Can you? Because
Can we?
I would want to get. You know what? That would be awesome because I want to get like press credentials. And when they come to Milwaukee and they fuck up, I want to be like, "Hey, LeBron, when you called timeout with 30 seconds left, you know what I mean? Like, just to be an asshole about it." So that was very good. Bad.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're
My bad.
Where I'm bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Bad.
Yeah, so my bad is like it's so bad that it's good was Charles Barkley and Michael Wilbon, their rants about Darvin Ham and Vogel being scapegoats. Like Wilbon was probably the better of the two, saying when do the players become accountable? Like, you're the ones playing the game, you're the one executing the plays. You guys need to play better. And Barkley, I love Barkley because he's cut and dry. It's like, he basically criticized the other analysts for not being truthful and criticizing the players. Like, you guys are dumbasses, knuckleheads, like trying to be too nice and friends with these players. Like, I agree. These players need to start being accountable, and I think the player empowerment move is going to go away within 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Barkley as well because he's not smart enough to be coy and like sugarcoat everything.
Yeah, I mean,
like
he's
when he
very
threw that
black and
guy,
white.
like he threw that guy through a plate glass window during All-Star Weekend that one
Milwaukee.
time. Was that in Milwaukee?
Oh, he got into a fight at Goolsby's, but the story is he warned the guy like multiple times.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
I don't blame him. Like, he warned him. So
yeah,
I love Barkley. I think
Yeah, he tells and I don't agree with probably about half the stuff he says.
Yeah,
maybe a little more. But he tells you
Right.
he's
unfiltered.
He's not bullshitting.
Right. Like, for a man to sit there and admit that he lost $25 million gambling, and
it happened to me, but yeah, I don't.
25 mil?
Yeah, it was something like, I don't know.
Business owner.
When I was
COVID.
Yeah, back when I was an
PPEs.
back when I was an interpreter.
Saying,
I put my money in the river. Yeah, I can't even say it.
in advance, sorry.
My bad is, speaking of stealing money, John Steinbrink Jr.,
boy.
local guy.
He get nailed?
Slap on the wrist.
That's it?
For stealing our tax money, which was pretty much machinery and equipment, reselling it and taking the funds. He got 1 year in jail with another year stayed. And I think it was 3 misdemeanors for
So
it.
is he serving any time at all?
It's 1 year, but
It's probably just like county jail in his
he's got two years concurrent.
Did he
so
get a
it'll
felony?
be 1 year.
Is it a felony?
No, all
No fel-
misdemeanors.
So he can still run.
He can never run for. He made a thing so he can't run for office. That was one of
It's
the
a plea
stipulations.
agreement.
In his plea.
Yeah.
So that means they know that politicians are stealing, and that's where the real money is. So it's like, well, you stole from us, you got caught. We're just not going to let you steal from us anymore. But you can be free. It's like, what the
That was up in Racine, too, right? They had to do it up there.
Yeah, they moved
Yeah.
to Racine.
Yeah, they had to.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, too many people knew him.
They should have did it. They should have did it in Rock County.
He's not the Steinbrink that was senior when we were sophomores, is it?
Yeah.
No, he was a sophomore when we were. This is the one that was the younger one.
Yeah, he's like my
Oh
age.
no, John, you're right. It is the older one.
Right. Because played football, basketball.
Rich was the young one.
Rich was
there
Rich
you
was
go.
the one that flipped his Bronco in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I think he flipped 2 of them. Because he had 3 of them in high school, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Sophomore year.
Yeah. I saw the old man the other day, and it's like, I just want to say.
I wonder if Rival still has the burger named after him now. Too soon?
Yeah. What a joke.
What, the burglar?
He's a burglar.
It's called the Steiny, so they might as well change it to the Hamburglar.
Dude, it's ridiculous how they get away with shit, and if I stole a laptop, I'd get more time, out of the local Starbucks.
Well, yeah, because it'd be all the midget German porn that the
This is a dead giveaway.
village of Pleasant Prairie had downloaded on there.
Yeah, what else? Yeah, exactly. What's on his He sold the laptop so we can never find out.
Hey, they're hitting nails in, but not with a hammer.
Zing.
What do you call that game?
Scott, what's your bad?
My bad is the reason Kirk Cousins left the Vikings. He left the Vikings because they were going to draft a quarterback early.
How'd that work out for him?
Feel bad for the guy. So that's
Do you?
Yeah, I do. When someone pays you $180 million, whatever they paid him, you do not expect someone to take a guy's going to take that they could start if they wanted it. And I saw a video of Kirk Cousins. He is practicing. He's practicing. He was throwing on in OTAs and stuff. So he's not hurt. He's on the field, so he's fine. So
You know who I would have rather, if I was him, I would have rather have J.J. McCarthy behind me because he's a rah-rah team guy. And this Michael Penix, he's just like, oh, you might want Penix. I think Penix there just collect a paycheck. So he has that look about him.
You know what? They keep comparing us like Jordan Love, and
because he knows he's not going to start. He knows he's not that good. Both of his knees hurt and his shoulders hurt.
And he's 29.
Yeah, he's only
he's older than Kirk Cousins.
They keep comparing it to the Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers thing, and if you think about it, it's closer to the Flynn and Wilson at Seattle.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But again, they waited until that was what, a
Wilson,
third or fourth
Wilson
round?
was a third-round pick.
Third-round pick.
Right.
That's I think
but
that's
you got to
totally
remember
different.
these contracts are funny money. They're not real contracts. Like they can get out of his deal after 2 years.
Yeah, but they're still going to pay him over 100. I mean, and for
what?
For Cousins, it's great.
How much money is Denver paying fucking Russell Wilson?
You know what's going to happen with Cousins? He's going to get out of that contract. He's going to sign another contract.
Yes, he will.
Because he's good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not the greatest, but he's right around the top 10.
He dresses well because his wife dresses him.
Yeah, because Kohl's is a sponsor.
And so is Patagonia.
Right.
I mean, if you look at it like as a business, like you're going to work, and I understand how athletics are, you're still competitive, obviously,
right,
or you wouldn't be there. But if you look at it as a business, I mean, Cousins is making out like a bandit. He might not even, if he doesn't even have to play like his second or third year, he just got to sit there and collect $10 million a game.
Hold a clipboard.
It's more than 10, or no, not 10 million. Right. How much would be a game? How many years they signed him for? 3?
4.
16 games.
And I think it's front loaded.
It's like,
it's front loaded big time
because Drake London and Kyle Pitts are still on their rookie contracts.
So it's probably like 3 or 4 million a game.
It's basically a two-year deal.
Yeah.
Right.
So
it's about 3 or 4 million a game,
right,
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Good for him.
Hey, meow.
Kitty cat.
Ugly or good?
Meow.
Let's see. What should we do, kids? I'm going to go with
Kitty cat. Stop swinging.
I'm going to go with ugly.
All right.
But mine's a ugly good. 8 hits, 6 RBIs, 5 runs, 3 home runs, and 2 stolen bases.
Was that Shohei?
It's Ohtani. 5th player since 1920 to reach each of those numbers in a 3-game series.
Yeah, good for him.
And they didn't start doing RBIs until 1920.
Are they in first place?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
But he's just off the charts in so many different.
He's motivated. He's got to get back that $48 million he lost.
$48 million, and he doesn't have to worry about going out and pitching at all. He just go up there and work on hitting.
Yeah, what's going to happen when he starts pitching? Is he going to pitch this year?
He'll only hit.
No.
These numbers would have been half of that. It would have been 4 hits, 3 RBIs.
Still better than 95% of the league.
Right.
Yeah.
Put that in
Well, there's no question he can play.
So that's my ugly good. So
you're ugly.
My ugly is the WNBA. What?
You stole my ugly. Go ahead.
Did I?
Go ahead. I want to hear it. I got more.
I'm looking for flannel.
Oh. No, the fact that Caitlin Clark's first game, how many TV stations broadcasted it? None.
It was preseason, though.
So what?
Yeah, but even
I didn't even know they were playing.
Football, 90% of the games are only local coverage. Preseason football is.
Agreed. I know, but you know,
I'm sure you could have found that Indiana station.
It was on the WNBA app.
Okay, well.
Right.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
You download it?
Not yet. You lost me.
WNBA? Not showing a preseason
not
game?
Not showing a preseason game for Kate Clark or our girl from LSU with the Chicago Sky. In fact, there was a user for the Minnesota Lynx because it wasn't on the WNBA app. He live casted it, and it was 200,000 people that watched it while he live casted it from his phone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. Kitty cat got to walk.
He's been walking a lot.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he's actually improving.
Right. So I just think they're, again, not capitalizing on the opportunities they have here. So, I mean, I know they're going against, like, the NBA playoffs, but you can't tell me they can't put it on, like, ESPN Ocho and have it on. So.
Yeah. Don't they have the ESPNW?
Yeah. ESPN, yeah. Or ESPN.
They do.
Yeah, they do. ESPN Plus as well.
Plus.
Right.
Well, it depends who holds the rights to WNBA. I don't know who holds the rights. Is it ESPN? I think it might be. I think it might be ESPN.
I don't know.
No.
All right.
I don't even know.
All right.
Jeff Jankowski, I bet you knows.
Mine kind of is off the back of the WNBA too. Is Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe joined with 400 current and former Olympic and professional athletes.
Who was this? I'm sorry.
Your girl.
Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe. I don't know how you say her name.
Rapinoe, yeah.
Whatever.
Who cares?
Megan Scissors.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I meant. Because her hair is short.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking? Move
Yeah.
Nothing yet.
Hey,
So she
carry on.
Carry on. So she joined with 400 current
Sorry, I'm sorry.
and urged them not to ban so-called transgender athletes from women's sports. Separate letters from over 300 academics and 100 advocacy groups were also sent, and among the signatories were activists Megan Rapinoe and Sue Bird. And their comment was to deny transgender athletes the fundamental right to be who they are, to access the sport they love,
That's John Cusack.
and to receive the proven mental and physical health benefits goes against the principles of the NCAA.
I don't get it.
So, right before I left, I was on the toilet, doing some work for the show. There was an athlete in D3 running track, and it was a dude dressed as a lady or saying he's a lady. He won the sprint, whatever. I don't know what it was, what distance it was. He won 3 events. One was so he won it was like I think he had like a 55, so I don't know what is that. I don't know, and it was at a 400 or something. He broke the NCAA record for the distance, or for that.
It's going to hold. The record's going to hold.
Yeah, it's a D3 for his school, or maybe it's in that regional or whatever it was. But this is like
Track
a tournament
or whatever.
Yeah. If he would have been against the men in that same competition, he would have finished dead last. All 10 runners finished ahead of him. And he finished first and broke the record for women. Then he ran the 4th leg of, I think it was 4x400.
Well, he has a 3rd leg.
Damn! That's a rudder.
Giggity!
Yeah, he couldn't run as fast. He had, yeah. And I guess he was down.
Tim's like, curses you, cookies. I couldn't talk.
When he was handed the baton, he was in 4th place.
The baton, I love it. His 3rd leg of baton.
Wrong baton.
Why
Wrong
did it come
baton.
off?
Why is it purple? Why is it purple?
What the hell?
Let go of my baton.
Why is the baton peeing on me?
That's why they don't let him go first. Somebody might grab his baton on accident. Oh, shit. Yeah, so he was in 4th place, and he won by 3 seconds in a 4x400.
Did he win by a nose?
Which was great, though, horse race.
Not if he was Jewish.
Yes, he
Well,
was.
if he was Jewish.
Jesus. Okay, Bradley.
He won by a turtleneck.
All right, that was mine. So, yeah, those kind of tied together a bunch of things.
Well, boy, ugly we're on?
I think we're in ugly, yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about this later. I'm sure I'm just going to bring it up now. We don't got to talk about it now. My ugly is the Bucks' future endeavors with their roster. So that's my ugly right now. So let's go to good.
My good is one of our favorite people in the world, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, the D-O-double-G.
D-O-double-G getting his own bowl game, the Arizona Bowl game, sponsored by Dr. Dre Gin and Juice.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Don't drink, kids. But come to the Gin and Juice Bowl.
Remember when you couldn't get a drink at a college football game? Now they're sponsoring it.
I love the NCAA.
You go from
NCAA is the biggest horse around.
I know,
Really
right?
are.
How soon?
It's like in the draft, the betting and stuff is ridiculous.
How soon before we see a weed bowl?
So if we're not doing anything December 28th, it's in Tucson.
Well, I mean,
Jarrett. I think Jarrett's near there. Yeah.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah, we could go. It's in Glendale.
Yeah, we go visit Jarrett.
We'll bring all of our blow-up mattresses and stay at Jared's place.
Yeah, there you go.
He's like, oh,
Hey, Jarrett.
get in line for the bathroom.
he's like, shit.
It smells like old men in here.
Ed was in the bathroom last.
He's probably like, I gotta fucking stock up on toilet paper.
We'll just stack. Nobody.
I gotta find a Planet Fitness for fucking Glenn.
Glenn's like, so you got a gym? You got the key?
I got to show.
I got the black card.
I have to show everybody how to put the toilet paper back on the roll.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to buy you all coffee
Right.
with someone else's money.
I may need salads for Saturday.
Jarrett doesn't listen to this crappy show, does he?
Hey, he's probably laughing if he is.
Hey,
I was hoping we were going to surprise him.
Don't answer your phone for a while.
Awesome. So is it me?
I don't know.
No, we're good now.
Good. Yeah,
My good?
Yeah, good.
My good's the Cub pitching. The starting pitching.
I was
going
to say, we need to qualify that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice looking hat.
Yeah, you could do the bullpen as the ugly,
Yeah. You can,
and in the middle relief as bad.
yeah.
Right. I might have to go to that game. I
Well,
like that
Steele's
hat.
pitching good tonight.
Right, but Assad's been pitching well. Like everyone, pardon me, everyone's been stepping up.
Yeah.
So
Assad was the first Mexican to start for
On
the
Cinco
Cubs
de Mayo.
on Cinco de Mayo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And it's just by chance.
Right.
I mean, I don't think they were like, we got to make sure Assad throws on Cinco de. I guarantee it was just a coincidence. But yeah,
Assad, he sounds Middle Eastern.
Bring the sombrero.
There were some in the bleachers.
Because Council's like this.
they
That means Assad.
They tried to make a cup snake out of Dos Equis. Like bottles rattling everywhere. That would have been awesome.
So you're good, Ed?
Oh, I got two. First of all,
do them both.
You got one left. You don't have Keon Coleman, do you?
No.
God,
Okay,
that's-
I was gonna do it, but I figured you guys would. So.
Right.
No, that's what I
Do you
was
have a
figuring.
soundbite?
No,
Do you have a soundbite to him?
No.
No, he's the Kelly Pickler of the NFL. Dude, he's like just so likable, you know, and he's just there for it's awesome.
Yeah, but he has more talent than Kelly Pickler, right?
I don't know.
I've
never seen him in the shower yet. Well, anyway, so my real good was going to be because I figured you guys were going to pick that one. Walmart deli worker Dylan Beard. You guys see this story?
No.
Qualified for the Olympic trials hurdles, I believe. He's not sponsored. Like, so all these people are essentially professional athletes.
Right.
He works at Walmart in the deli section, and then on the weekends, like, goes and competes. And that's what the Olympics were originally about, you know.
Amateurs.
I'm all for it. I'm sick of all these professional athletes in there, all whiny and just bitchy about
He's
everything.
gonna get the Olympics have a Boar's Head logo right here.
Yeah, Boar's Head. he was
does
like
shots of pickle juice in between.
he was like the third fastest score ever or something. Nice. It was something crazy.
And he's running against men too.
Yeah, we hope.
Right.
He's running against robots with AI. That's where they want to be.
That shit's hard too. Hurdles is fucking hard.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
You get bendy. I'm not bendy.
Yeah, so I was very impressed. And then Walmart gave him $20,000.
Yes.
A whole $20,000.
And people were bitching like, well, Walmart's rich, this and that. And then other people are like, well, how do you think the other deli workers feel that they didn't get something for theirs? It's like, well, if they make the Olympics, I think Walmart might make an exception.
They're getting more than $20,000 in free advertising.
You should see Bob over there. He eats 10 pounds of meat during a shift.
Chris Groves is like, motherfuckers. Tom Groves, I'm sorry.
Tom Groves.
Right.
Yeah, not Grover.
No.
Yeah, so that's that.
So my good is now. Stay with me here. Okay, I'm gonna start.
Coleman.
No.
Guess.
So my good is the girl at USC who hadn't missed her graduation. That's my good.
Okay.
Because she was arrested for protesting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's my good.
I
think it's hilarious.
Is that why there's so many?
I love it.
So many protesting like reels on the group thread.
Yeah.
Okay, now
and they were told they were given a chance to get out. And SNL had a great skit this weekend. It tells you it exactly is what America is. It's Keenan.
Ivy Waynes.
No. Kenan Thompson.
Sorry, Kenan Thompson. And he's a father of Columbia. And they're like, oh, so you protest. Oh, I think the kids deserve
I support
right.
your kids protesting.
He's like, oh, what about your daughter? She's doing it right. No, she better be in class.
Yeah.
She knows better.
My daughter knows better.
That's exactly what America is. You can do it, and we'll give you clicks. But it comes to us? No, hell no.
Right. What was she protesting?
Pro-Palestine stuff.
Yeah.
They're all doing that.
It's
in tents
everywhere.
all over the college campuses.
You not turned on the TV?
What's going on there?
In Palestine?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hamas.
Yeah, they don't get
Israel.
along.
They barged into the Michigan commencement ceremony.
And they booed them. And then down south in Mississippi, that
was the best one.
Frat boys.
Oh, they got a hold of that.
Well, they're going after one for a hate crime because he made fun of the fat lady.
Yeah, well, was she fat?
Oh, she's huge. They were calling her Lizzo, and yeah.
I didn't know her name, so I just called her something she might respond to.
Also,
I'm sure she was saying nice things to him when they were
right.
You're right.
Exactly.
I'm sure she was being very friendly when
she was being very southernly polite.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, please, can we just change?"
There's
flags
one
with you?"
thing. I saw a thing today that there was and I don't know how true it was, but they were in Auschwitz, and the lady's like, "Here we are at Auschwitz, and here's a Palestinian protest right next to it," and it's like, you got to be kidding me. So,
I don't know, man.
They're just trying to stir up shit. They forgot about killing all those people when they ran across the border and just started stabbing people.
Now it's making the election a Sophie's choice because, is that the correct word for it? Because Biden's not doing anything about it, which he's towing the line because he doesn't want to make a choice.
Yeah.
And Trump will tell you that he's pro-Israel, so it doesn't matter. So right now they're both, and they're called, what's his nickname now they keep calling him? They have Xenophobic Joe or whatever.
Yeah. He's walking a fine line because Michigan.
Genocide Joe.
Genocide.
Yeah.
In Michigan, there's such a large, and Minnesota, there's such large Muslim populations. He's got to win that vote, especially in Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
And so he's got to totally, So, he can't offend anybody. So
But the best thing is when interviews, and you can have your views. That's awesome. When you interview someone, go, "What are you here for? What are we here for?"
Mm-hmm.
What the
that is the best. There's been multiple ones of that.
It's not like we're asking, hey, you're at McDonald's. What are you gonna get? I'm not sure yet. No,
Can you imagine?
You've been intense,
right?
Making trouble for everybody, and pretty much
it's like going to Wingstop. Be like, hey, you got burgers?
Supposedly scaring. I'm not around what's being said. I can't say if it's that crazy, but like Jewish students are afraid to go to school,
right?
And they're blocking them in the rooms. I mean, this sounds kind of like the Capitol for years ago, and they're just all getting, oh, go away.
Well, they're letting them out the next day after they arrest them.
And we're putting grandmas in jail for 2 years. And you know what? They trespass. I'm not going to argue the point what they did, what was right, what. But this is the same shit. These are properties that are private.
UCLA, they went in the library, barricaded themselves in, absolutely fucking destroyed the library.
Yeah.
I mean, millions of dollars.
They vandalized it.
And they stole all the expensive books, like the old-time books that they had like on display. They stole them all. No. And then they just wrote shit all over the walls and spray paint and wrecked all the carpet and destroyed everything. That's not a peaceful protest. No, I don't care. And you're not getting people on your side either.
No.
You're only getting other crazy people. Though, like the ones that showed up in Kenosha and then got their arms blown off or half of their face. That's the people that are showing up to these protests. So don't show up to Kenosha to protest.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Yeah.
This is what Kenosha said.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Dan Campbell, you never get old. Doesn't matter. You know what's happening?
He almost overran it.
Oh, nice.
That was all right. Where we at?
We're done with Good, Bad, and Ugly.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
That was awesome.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It might be a new record.
Yeah. So
I changed my gender so we went faster.
Let's mix it up tonight and let's go to.
Oh shit!
Early.
Let some people that usually turn it off by then.
Today is your birthday. Today
Suckers.
is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is the day. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday, dear someone today.
No, I'm sorry. Nobody said this though. Wemby was Rookie of the Year.
Oh, good.
Rookie of the Year.
Is.
I just want to.
I thought someone would say it's a good, and I forgot all about it.
Willie, are you all right?
I didn't know he got named. I don't know if I agree
I'm in
with
shock.
that.
It was just like
I'm at the beginning of the show.
Wait a second here.
Pacers are up by 6, by the way.
Is Willie on his getting last rites after the show because he went first for everything so far?
Is there something you want to share with us, Willie?
What's the date today? It's somebody's birthday today. I know that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's great. All right, who's starting this?
Tim
show?
can. Tim, Ed, and me. We'll do it that way.
I like it.
It's a good
Tim,
lineup.
Ed.
Put Speedy guy up top, get him on base, and we'll move him around.
There you go.
I don't plan on getting any.
Bang.
Are you making fun of me?
No. Not yet.
Station ball.
No.
Station ball.
Okay.
We got the best station-to-station leadoff hitter in the league.
Timmy gets on first. It takes 4 hits to get him home.
That's a light suitcase.
No,
way too small for you. Dude, you walked.
I just blew water out my nose.
Time.
Next guy Tim's like, take a pitch.
Kitty cat, take a walk.
Please, for the love of God, take a pitch.
Oh, shit. You were at that game too. That was Rotary. Oh shit.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Come on, I gotta tie my shoes.
Birthdays, Eddie. Tim, you're first.
Okay, Tim.
Oh my God.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm not. No. Jose Altuve.
Oh, ooh. He's the widow
Cheater.
guy.
20. No, he's older, right?
The Dominican Kevin Hart.
Oh, he's Dominican, so you got to add 5 years.
You subtract
Is he
5
Dominican
years
or
from-
Venezuelan? What is he?
Altuve's Puerto Rican.
Oh, Puerto Rican. Okay.
I'm gonna say 29.
Altuve's Puerto Rican. I'm gonna say 33.
I'm going to say 31, right in the middle.
34.
Yep.
You're gonna say it.
I was gonna say it.
Dang.
So I didn't know whether to add or subtract 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Puerto Rico's American.
Good
You got-
play.
Ed.
Yeah.
Lovey Smith.
Let's see.
Lovelace, giggity.
He's been fired twice. Carry the 2.
Oh, good play, Michael Bush. Great trade.
63.
Lovey.
Lovey.
I'm going to say you said 63. I'm going to say he's 65.
I want to say 68.
66.
Damn
You're
it.
right there, man.
Yeah, I knew he was in there because he was like in his, I think, early 50s when he was
Hey,
with the Bears.
Best coach the Bears have had in the last 20 years?
Lovey Smith, yeah, I'd say, yeah. I mean,
yeah, we don't know the guys now. You can't really say.
Took him to a Super Bowl, so why would you
coach
not?
a good and coached defense really well.
Right.
He knew what he was doing.
Was
He had good years against Packers too. I mean, that's
Hey,
what
he
that's
gave
what
you guys
he
a
said.
number 1 pick.
Huh?
He gave you guys a number 1
Yeah,
pick.
he's still a Bear.
Yeah.
Still love him.
And he still got C.J. Stroud out of that deal.
Yeah.
They blew the number 1 pick and they got the best player.
Yeah.
Ronnie Lott.
Ooh.
Missing a pinky.
Right.
Cut it off.
You know that story, right?
Yeah.
They're going to put surgery and he's going to be out for 4 weeks, and they asked him if it would be what would happen if they'd cut it off, and nothing. Cut it off.
I'm going to say 63.
66.
64.
65.
Man, I've been so close today.
Timothy. Stevie Y. Stevie Eiserman.
Oh, Eiserman.
Fucking Red Wing.
Yeah.
Eiserman's got to be in his 60s. 63.
Did he only play with the Red Wings his whole career, or did he play somewhere else?
Wings.
Yeah. Then he went to Tampa as a GM. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna say 61.
62.
59.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Hi, Taylor. I love you.
Ed Prince Fielder.
Ooh.
Man, I don't remember when he came up either. I remember his.
Remember his old man?
Yeah, that's the thing.
He just got put in the Wisconsin Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 48.
45 came to head right away. 45.
I think he's younger than that. I think he's 41.
40.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Oh.
I knew he was younger than us, but man, that's by a lot.
Yeah.
Scooter Ronnie Cycli.
Oh,
The orange, huh? 80.
Who is it?
He's a Q's fan.
Ronnie Cycli.
Oh, Ronnie Cycli.
From Jim Boeheim's.
So he was a
squad
senior in 87.
Yeah, around there.
Right.
Or 89.
No, they lost to Indiana in 87.
87. Like
Smarts,
smart shot, yeah.
And that Cycli was on that team. I'm trying to think.
55.
$59.
I was using your math.
Yeah.
It's like 20. He was 22. It's 37 years.
Right.
Damn it. I thought 18. He was a
Yeah.
senior, so 22. So I would have made it 59.
Well, I was going one under you there if it wasn't,
Yeah.
because
Then the math right.
I wasn't sure how old he
Make
was.
him 22, not 18. God damn it.
All right. Tim's everybody's favorite MTV VJ, Martha Quinn.
I like Downtown Julie Brown.
Who
but
also, what was she famous for?
She
was Bobby Brady's wife when they remade the Brady Bunch. When they
Oh,
made
yeah.
the Very Brady.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very Brady Christmas.
Christmas,
Very good.
I think,
Very good. Very good. Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
58.
Let's say he's 60.
I'm going to say she's 62.
65.
I was going to say she's got to be 10, 12 years old.
Man.
Yeah, 84. Yeah.
She was probably in her probably close to 30 when she was in her high school.
Right.
Yeah.
Skinny don't crack.
Well, obviously, she was close to 30, if not 30.
Ed's favorite rapper of all time, Young MC.
Ooh. Just bust a move, Ed.
Oh, the Bust a Move guy?
Bust a Move, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to say he was young, so I'm going to say 57.
Nice.
I didn't even know what it was.
Saw him in concert, opened up for Milli Vanilli.
Go.
Do you know it's true? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Back. Chris Berman.
Chris Berman, 69.
He winks at me like I knew that. You fuckers can't get this right. You know I'm 69. Where's my fucking cake?
You
be a professional
prompter.
Be professional. Give me a fucking cake for my birthday. Back.
Very good.
Very good. Very nice.
Oh my God.
Tim, you're up.
It's funny. We used to like keep track of all his like nicknames, you know, and he'd be like Bill Veal Pacoda, you know, and then
Look at that little maggot go.
Yeah, it was like we used to keep track of all that stuff and watch every night to see him. And that guy's the biggest piece of shit.
Right.
ever.
Snake draft for Berman's nicknames.
Well, maybe it was nice. Though his wife got killed in a car crash, so.
Oh, he's probably.
Probably, I don't know.
He might have killed her.
Anyone-
Did you see how pissed off he was?
Anyone read the ESPN book?
Yeah, I did.
Read book. Me no read.
Me no that money no real.
Caveman.
Me no read book.
Bradley's on his way. We got to wrap this up.
Okay. Timothy Bill Cower.
Ooh, good old stone jaw.
73.
71.
Could you have gone back?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to say, shit, this is hard. That's what she said.
You see Darvish just look at his face?
I'm going to say 70.
67.
Wow. Younger than I thought.
Almost fell for it.
He did.
He was Uncle Leo for a lot of this year.
Yeah, he was.
He did. Oh, my God. Yeah, you're right.
That's right.
You are right, sir.
It was a hanger and he popped it up.
Is this Ed's?
Yeah, me.
Tracy Lords.
Let's see. She was 16 when I started whacking off watching her videos.
Yeah.
But I was 10 years behind.
How many socks?
See, she's.
He even used his brother's socks.
So wait a second. I'm going to do some math here real quick.
Look at
I'm gonna
that.
say, hey.
Last 4 games for the Cubs, 23 scoreless innings for their starters. Last 4 games.
She's. Oh, I don't want to say this, but I think she's 69.
Nope.
Oh.
I'm going to say 62.
I'm going to say 60.
56.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did I add wrong? I must have added wrong there.
Let's add a 1.
Probably added too many socks.
Oh, how old was she? I was going to say it should be 60. No, she's 56?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm way off.
Way off. Way off.
Man, she had some good
He's-
videos. She's a good actor. How does
you mean-
people
For
don't
the-
go to prison for that?
For the
Don't you mean
plot, right?
Don't you mean thespian?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Now think about this. If we accidentally bang a 16, because she was 16, right, or 15. I want to say she was like 15 or 16 when she started porn. That's the whole big story. I mean, she was hot too when she was younger, but you can't like pick up a girl at a bar even if she's underage. You're still screwed, you know. If it's like, oh, I picked her up at a bar, somebody carded her. Doesn't matter.
We call that the Giddy situation.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know how nobody got arrested for that.
Maybe they did.
True.
We don't know about it.
Yeah. They probably all went to Epstein Island. They're hanging out with Michael Jackson and Diddy.
Tupac.
You know.
And Bubbles the monkey.
Bubbles.
Oh, I like Bubbles. I like Bubbles.
All right, so you're up, Scott.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Julianne Phillips.
I don't know who
Wilson
that is.
Phillips? No.
Julianne, wasn't that Bruce Springsteen's wife at one time?
No. Julianne Phillips, isn't she
Little help here. We have no idea who Julianne Phillips is.
Right.
I know. I'm just gonna guess. Let's play. Let's have fun.
Oh.
I'm gonna say she's 59.
63.
47.
64. All right, look it up now.
You were close.
Julianne
She
Phillips.
sounded old.
Julianne.
Wasn't he on the show with Snyder? The
No, that's
the
Mackenzie
maintenance
Phillips.
That's
Oh,
And she was banging
Julianne
people when
Phillips.
she was 15 too.
yeah, her dad.
Well, and like
married to
Mick
Bruce
Ja-
Springsteen, 1985.
Oh, I would have got it if I knew that.
You gotta see the
I
picture.
said that.
Tim messed me up. 64.
Right?
Thanks,
Look at
Tim.
that, man. Those were in her glory days.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Glory day.
Tim, you're up.
Tim, you're up. Tom Bergeron,
He was married to the other guy in
Dancing with the Stars.
Little Nicky or whatever.
Yeah.
Little Steven.
Little Steve, the guy from Sopranos.
66.
Tom Bergeron.
He's older than that. He's 70.
I think he's like 61.
It is.
Everybody go.
Yeah.
Yeah, pay attention.
69.
Dang it. I was one off.
Who's up?
Scott.
Me.
Yeah. Danielle Fishel.
Okay, from the
Boy
Wonder
Meets
Years.
World.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Oh, Boy Meets World. Oh, wait, she's the one that's going
Topanga.
on. Oh, yeah.
Topanga.
Yeah. I'm going to say she's 41.
46.
47.
43.
What's your rooftop?
Makes me feel a little creepy
Other side. Right.
Pan over.
Right field. Would be cool at night.
Where are we at now, Willie?
We're at the last one, I guess.
Here we go.
Here we
6-pointer.
6-pointer right here.
I need this.
Kurt Loder.
Ooh,
Another VJ.
From MTV.
He's a news correspondent. Yeah,
he's
former
got
MV.
74.
Oh, man. What was Martha Quinn was how old?
I don't remember, honestly. 64?
60-something. I'm going to say 67.
What's the score right now?
You're up by 2, by 1.
Oh, just
Yeah,
by one?
1, yeah.
Dang it. I think he's this old, but I don't want to guess it because it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you'd lose.
So 70.
Everybody's done.
Yeah.
79.
Oh,
He was old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he was the old man on the show. You think about it.
He was a big coup because he was a Rolling Stone correspondent, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was, yep. So Scott pulls that one out.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, look what the cat drug in.
Well, closing thoughts.
Timing.
I got my good, bad, and ugly from last week.
Bradley shows up at...
Do you have a good, bad, and ugly?
I do. Would you guys already cover that?
Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead.
yeah.
Well, that's usually the first 2 hours.
I'm surprised you didn't have Willie Mays on there. Happy 93rd birthday,
I
Willie Mays.
was going to, but
Everybody knew Willie Mays was 93.
Not me.
One of the greats.
Usually, is that working?
This thing is
Leave
this
him-
thing on?
Leave him off. It was way back.
Usually that's the first 2 hours of the show is the good, bad, and
and if you would have listened, if you'd have listened on the way here, I said it was 47 minutes. We got it done.
Why are we syndicated on the radio now?
Maybe you gum up the works.
or you gum something.
I only have transistor AM radio.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you missed. We took 7 minutes just about Timmy rounding the bases in softball.
Wait, was that the good, bad, or the ugly?
All.
That was everything.
You had to be there to see it.
And I only quit twice.
Do we have video of it? It's dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
So what's your good, bad, ugly?
We just did a Chris Berman.
The only one. Well, did you guys talk about the Bucks?
Not yet.
Okay, so that'll be my bad and ugly.
Okay. Good. That was my ugly.
My good is
Suzuki would have had that.
If it's Keon Coleman.
the triumphant sound of a bugle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Kentucky Derby?
Sipping on Woodford's Reserve. The twin spires of Churchill Downs. And a rich millionaire drunk off their ass with their woman dressed to the nines, messing up their $500 shoes. And some 4'11" anorexic jockey mounting
And not calling a fall.
mounting a betamethasone induced horse. The fastest 2 minutes in sports, the Kentucky Derby. That's my good.
Talk about Ed and the sock.
I can't believe I got to follow this.
It's like,
Eric, well done.
That's the only thing I work.
I'm a quarter miler.
Yeah. Oh, he's more of a Preakness?
I'm a quarter horse. What do they call it? A pony?
Yeah, so that's my good. Did you guys watch the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah. We did. I was in Chicago, and we bet on it.
Oh.
$5 a person. There was 8 of us.
Did you win?
How did you?
Nice.
You
Did you just pick one?
Dan?
2 each. I picked 3 and 13 when we both out looking. 3 and 13.
Me and
So
Amy
you
were just sitting there. I picked Mystic
just a
Dan. I was like,
win?
Yeah, just a win.
Just a win,
Or
okay.
highest finisher, because we only picked
Could you
16
do
out
like
of-
the trifecta and stuff there where you were in
No,
Chicago?
I couldn't bet on my phone.
What? You were in Illinois?
It said horse races weren't allowed by DraftKings on my phone. So maybe it was too close to post time. I don't know.
Well, who's the other bet service?
FanDuel?
FanDuel was the official betting service of the Kentucky Derby.
Maybe you can.
maybe that's why.
Maybe that's
It
what it
would
was.
shut you down, and you had to be drinking Woodford's Reserve
Well,
because
it
that
did
was the
say
official
when
bourbon.
I clicked FanDuel, I mean, when I did the one site, it said your location does not allow horse betting.
Really?
Maybe it's in the city of Chicago. Maybe got to be the outskirts. I don't know.
Why don't they just? I mean, just bring it everywhere. Come on.
Yeah.
What the hell? It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I watched it and I recorded it and watched it later because we had
Just an excuse to drink whiskey, though, right?
Well, I had a couple sips of Woodford's. I purposely bought Woodford's because that's the sponsor, but which I need a sponsor. I think.
Because after you got done, that 3/4 of that bottle was gone.
Well, it does go fast. Well, when you mix it with ginger beer
So
too,
she
that's
said.
what. Yeah.
Giggity.
Just drink it straight. I mean, come on. So that's my good. Sorry, I'm late.
No, that's good.
What did I miss?
Just happy show.
ah, shit.
2 runs.
Cubs give up 2. Of course, he can't get his quality start. 5 and 2.
So I should be happy my back is turned.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's my World Series pick every year too. The Padres.
A lot of game left. He wants a replay on home plate. Might be close.
He wants to redo. He wants to redo it over.
Yeah. He's like,
Can we,
repitch.
that didn't work out.
Repitch.
Where are we at in the show now?
Pacers and Knicks are tied.
Snake draft? Did you do the snake draft?
Oh, no, we have not done the
We could do
snake
a
draft.
snake draft
I
right
am
now.
prepared.
We just did birthdays.
We just did birthdays. You missed birthdays.
You did birthdays already?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did them early because
Willie got to go first.
Whose birthday?
Hey, they wanted to make people listen to it.
Yeah.
Did you watch
Everybody
the roast
turns
or
off-
you're doing that after?
we watch a little bit after. Yeah, or we can
Okay.
watch as much as we want because it's 3 hours long.
Oh, Jesus
So we have
Christ.
to watch
Oh, my
half
God.
now, half
Yeah.
next week.
Might have to skip through some.
We can skip through not
because
not
some of it
funny
wasn't
people.
that
Yeah,
great.
Break it up into 6 weeks.
Yeah. Make it like the Lake Show or
There we go.
Showtime, whatever the hell it was called. So let's do the snake draft. Snake draft this week is going to be our favorite Star Wars characters, correct?
Nerds.
So yesterday,
Nerd alert.
this weekend was May the 4th be with you. So stupid. But that was this weekend. And then the day after we ate tacos to celebrate that. And then we're here now on May 6th.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I did have tacos yesterday. That is funny.
I had Taco Bell.
I made my own tacos.
I had a burrito.
Logan made me. I grilled steak last night, but he's like, "You have to make Mexican food because it's." I'm like, "Okay, fine.
Cut the steak
I'll
up,
cut some of the steak up and make you a quesadilla."
Yeah, there you go.
Quesadilla.
That's good.
Tina, come get your quesadilla.
That's good quesadilla, though.
It is good.
Fresh, some nice steak cut up on it.
I just stuck with the steak and some vegetables. So
Do some guacamole or do some avocado.
a lot of guac, a lot of avocado.
Yeah.
We eat a lot of avocado in
Yeah.
our house. Yep, and a lot of eggs.
So let's start it up. Who wants to start the snake draft?
Well, Willie should start. He's on his deathbed or
Yeah,
something.
that's
I
right.
started everything, I guess. Yeah.
Willie, you start up then.
So I haven't watched many of the. I watched just the normal. I didn't watch any of the prequel.
The 3 ones.
Yeah, I watched the 3 ones. So
Good.
The OGs.
The only ones I like, so.
Yeah.
so good. We'll make it easy. Make it easy here. So I'm going to go with, of course, the one and the only Darth Vader.
Yep.
Wow.
One of the greatest villains of all time, if not the greatest.
Best voice,
James
Earl
Earl
Jones.
The fucking dude from CNN.
What was
No,
his?
This is the same guy.
You know what the cool thing about Star Wars is that
You didn't know
everybody had a
Yeah.
theme song when they would walk into a new song. You know, and his was dun 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 dun.
It was like walk up songs.
There was always everybody had a
Dun,
theme.
dun,
Like
dun, dun,
everybody had background music as they appeared. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. John Williams is over there just going crazy.
Yeah, he loved that shit.
Timmy.
I'm going to go with recency bias. I'm going to do The Mandalorian.
Was that guy in that show?
I thought that was the name of the show.
No, it's a guy too.
I can't.
It's a character. Mandalorian is a
It's
character.
it's Din Jardine, right?
Ooh,
That's-
Jardinera.
Yeah.
Well, that's
And
right.
that's
You
Pablo. What the hell is his
Escobar?
name? Not Escobar. He was in that show though.
Picasso.
Pablo. What's his name? Pascal.
Pascal.
Yeah.
Picasso.
Yeah. Yeah. He would just doodle.
Man, his face is all fucked up. Look at that.
I mean, how
He's an abstract motherfucker.
I like the pick.
Thank
you. Eric?
That's a great show, by the way. I can't, you got to go Han Solo. I mean, Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
And I thought the Solo movie was.
I liked it.
Not a lot of people liked it. I thought it was well done. I like that actor too.
Yeah, I
He's
haven't
really
seen
good.
it.
Yeah, it's good. It's solid, yeah.
What do you mean you haven't fucking seen it? Oh, wait, sorry.
No, it's good.
You haven't seen?
Fucking kidding me?
Last time I said it to you, it worked out, didn't it, Eric?
Oh my God, I am
Yeah.
upset. I'm in season 7.
Yeah, nice.
Of what?
Modern Family.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I swallowed the sun.
Which one do you prefer?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
The OG?
Old Ben Kenobi from
The old one or the new one?
Yeah,
Or the new one's Hayden Christensen. No, what's his name?
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, that's the
I
new
like
one.
the OG.
Yeah.
I like the original.
Yeah.
So there's a key line that he would say, or he said in the movies. He goes,
May
"If
the
you
force
strike
be with
me
you."
down,
Oh.
I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine."
Yeah. Alec
Right?
Guinness, right?
Yeah. Yep.
My favorite is these are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. I get 2.
Yeah, you got 2.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Chewbacca.
I was gonna say Princess Leia on Quaaludes.
Chewbacca and hey, this is Yoda.
Oh, he only takes the furry things.
Wasted I am.
It sounds like Patrick Mahomes too. Oddly enough, Yoda does.
There was a meme the other day. It said only Yoda would show up in a deserted desert and open up some Lunchables. Remember his little
Oh yeah,
Lunchables.
Hey, the key line on
snack I need.
the key line is "Do or do not. There is no try."
Yeah, that's right. That's a good one.
I'm taking my favorite, Admiral Akbar.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Jesus, you beat me to it. You've seen these shows before, Timmy.
No, that's what we always say when
He was
we're,
just-
when we're golfing.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd it go? It's in the trap. It's in the trap. It's a trap.
Yeah, he's the commander of the Rebel Armada, and when they go to when they're going to the Death Star, right? So it would be the which one was it? The second one or the third? Second. That was Empire Strikes Back.
I think Admiral Akbar's in. He's in a couple of them, but
I think that
that
part.
scene, yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta. I guess because we're covering all the OGs, you probably have to, especially when she wears that one outfit with Jabba the Hutt. I guess we got to go Leia.
Princess Leia.
Yeah.
How many socks for that one?
A few.
Yeah, without the Quaaludes.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Big Bang Theory where they Darth Vader and Sheldon ding dong ditch her door?
He don't you hate that show?
I hate that show.
And I've never watched it.
You know what? I stopped seeing a dentist because he didn't think that show was funny.
Really? So you love that show?
I thought it was funny.
I think it's a funny show. I like it.
It's got a few quirky things like that, though. So
Right.
No, not a
Hey,
fan.
I can understand.
I never have
I
either.
have an opinion.
I can
No, I've
understand
watched,
if you don't like not everyone likes-
episodes.
Right.
I've watched clips of it because it seems like it's just always in your social media stream,
Right.
like memes of it. So I've watched clips of
Yeah,
it, but
well,
I've never watched the show.
I'll be seeing some on the reels tonight before I go to bed when I'm.
Yeah, they're always in the reels. Probably because I was looking at pictures of what's her name.
Penny.
So now they show up in my.
Penny.
Is that
Penny.
Kelly?
Yeah. Penny.
Cuoco.
Penny's fun to look at.
Fun, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't know she was on Charmed. By the way.
Ooh.
Did you know that?
Who?
No.
Yeah, Kelly.
Throw your glove up, dude. He like
Oh, come on.
Just
He
like,
went-
on the way to the ground.
Alligator.
No, he like coward. Just throw your glove
throw
up. I
it,
know
yeah.
you can duck out of the way. I get it, but throw your glove up, man.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll hit it, and knock it down. I don't know. Get lucky.
Jesus.
I'm picking Ray from Rogue One.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Yep.
Ray.
Whoa.
Ray.
Ray is not in Rogue One.
what
That's
it says right here.
Jyn Erso. Sorry, I didn't mean to correct you.
You know this
Ray
shit?
is in Ray's in the all the 3 new movies.
Yes,
Yeah, she
her.
is. Yeah.
Whatever.
You want her?
Yeah, I do want her.
Yeah, she's cool. Yeah, I like
Because
that.
Jyn Erso, that's a good one.
Right.
All right, now we stole it, but
Go ahead, Willie, you got 2.
Willie doesn't know anything
One of
about
the
the old
ugliest
ones.
fucks in any of these shows, Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. His famous line was, "I am defenseless. Take your weapon. Strike me down with all your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete."
Wow,
Right.
Willie with the quotes.
Yeah, he knew there was evil in Darth Vader's midichlorians. Don't know. Just making shit up.
Did anybody know who this cat is? Jack Porkins.
Damn it! That was my next one. The only fat guy in Star Wars.
Yes. They describe him as the doomed, rotund X-Wing pilot who refuses to eject. Where he would eject to exactly, get splattered all over the Death Star.
They're like, eject. It's like, you're just going to explode when you eject anyway.
Yeah, where are you going to parachute to anyway?
Like 40 years just falling in space.
This is dumb.
Shit. Yeah, he's the only fat guy in the Star Wars universe.
I'm going to go with Boba Fett.
Oh, he's, yeah.
Boba Fett. Eric.
Well, I want to pick his dad because that's what the stormtroopers were based on. Was they were cloned after Jango Fett.
Jango Fett, right?
Yeah, but I'm not picking him. I'm going to take Kylo Ren.
Okay,
I just think, great actor too. Adam Driver, is that his name? Adam Driver.
Adam Driver's good. Yeah,
good actor. So it's a good character.
Ooh.
I'm going to take Admiral Mahdi. You guys remember him?
No.
You got all the admirals.
The one that Vader squeezes his neck because he's like, "Don't frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader,"
and he just goes.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to R2D2 and C3PO.
Nice,
son of a bitch.
You got to take that combination.
Kind of have to.
Yeah.
I mean, got to.
Yeah.
I gotta do.
How many were on?
Wait. I did my R2D on C3PO. How do you talk? I can't remember how he was. He was an English fella. I know that.
Yeah.
You sound like you're from London.
Yeah, just like that.
That was it. That was it. Oh, Master Luke.
Yeah.
Mr. Luke, I sound like I'm from London.
I say. Master Luke.
Master Luke, you almost banged your sister. That was weird.
And the ones that sound like Foghorn Leghorn are the Ewok. Oh, this game's over.
The Wicket.
Yeah, it's 6-0 now.
Jesus. The bullpen.
Was that
all right? I got one left here.
Hey, this is like the land version of Tsunami right here. You're watching. Go ahead.
I'm going with Willie. Another one way off the charts here. The Stormtrooper in Empire Strikes Back, as they come through the door running in, he hits his head on the door.
Yeah.
Oh. Pew pew. And they say it's funny because they don't, CGI would have fixed that or whatever, or they would have just ran it again. But you watch these three guys run through, and it's like the third guy is like running, and it's like, just like it's his head on the door. Look at the picture. Look at the picture, Bradley, of him in the background.
Oh, I remember that scene clearly.
He's like, he's like, oh.
What did they call him? Clumsy
Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Lando Calrissian.
Oh yes.
Oh, you son of a
Played by
bitch.
both Billy D. Williams and Donald Glover. I thought Glover did a good job in the Solo movie.
He was a double crosser, though. I never
He was a
trusted
double
him.
crosser. He was a
Kind of like Colt 45.
kind of
Damn you.
kind of a ladies' man.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going with Grogu.
Grogu. You're a Mandalorian guy. I like
am,
it.
yeah.
Well,
What do you got?
I will find you. Remember, I will get you. Qui Gong Jin, who is
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Jinn?
Star Wars characters,
the
not fucking
Metachlorian.
Chinese adversaries.
whatever his name is, but it's the guy from Taken.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will find you.
His famous line is, remember, wait, is it? Yeah. Remember, your focus determines your reality. Eh?
So that's,
He's Canadian.
what's that guy's name?
Who was he in Batman, too?
Schindler,
Wasn't he
he's
the-
Schindler's List, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Liam Neeson.
Oh, Liam Neeson.
Liam
Yeah.
Neeson, yeah.
Have you guys ever seen on Graham Norton's show when...
He threatens the guy.
No, you ever seen it? When
With a fan asked him to threaten him?
No,
No. Okay, go ahead.
This
What
is the
Taylor
one where
Swift is on there? She said
Seth
that dude.
MacFarlane
does it. Oh, yeah.
and he
it's
does it as
Peter?
Kermit the Frog.
Oh, it's great.
Dude,
it's great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's on there. She's like, I have a great English accent. And Graham Norton goes, will you do it now? She goes, no. You sound.
So we did it? We're done?
Yeah, that's
Holy
it.
shit! I can't believe you made it to that
give some
nerddom.
honorable mentions,
Sure,
though? Because there's a lot. There's a lot of characters.
Have you watched all the movies?
Did
Eric?
anybody say Jabba the Hutt?
I've seen everything.
Besides-
Nobody
no.
said Jabba.
Or Jar Jar Binks.
Did anybody
Jar Jar
say?
Binks.
No, that's
Did anybody say Luke Skywalker?
nobody said Luke
No,
Skywalker.
I know it. Yeah.
Nobody likes that piece of shit.
Boring. Mr. play by the rules.
He was better in.
Oh, now he's like super liberal.
So
for
who's seen
everything,
all the
too.
movies? Who saw the new ones?
I've seen them all.
Yeah.
I have
So Finn's not a great. I mean, he's not one of my favorite characters.
I like him.
You like him?
Yeah.
But who I do like is where's his name? Poe Dameron.
Poe
Dameron.
He's the guy. Yeah, he's the guy that helps some.
Yeah,
I know
he's
Poe.
the pilot.
Yes,
he
he's
helps
cool.
him get out.
I like him too. Yeah.
And then I mentioned Jin
Blossom?
Jin Erso from Rogue One is a great movie.
Yeah, you said that.
Next to we're doing Marvel
the night that we
characters.
came back from one of the Bucks games, it was fucking on, and I was like, "Do I stay up for 3 hours and watch this
Was it
movie?"
the same night he berated Ed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking sick of your shit, Ed.
He had it coming though, didn't he? He had it coming.
Shit in your front yard.
I'm still repairing
I'm
it.
sick of your shit,
I
Ed.
spent the whole weekend repairing ruts in my lawn
There's no ruts
from
us.
him. Even though Scott was driving, I know it was your fault.
We didn't drive there.
I knew it was you, Ed.
No.
When was
You
this?
broke my heart.
No, we left. We never drove in the grass.
We just pissed on the lawn. We didn't drive on
It's
it.
probably Jackson.
I pooped in the lawn.
It was Jackson the day we were there. He drove
He
across
put
the
a
lawn.
stick by it too to make you think it was your dog. Boy, it's big shit.
Another formerly deceased gentleman that we all loved played a role in Mandalorian.
Joe Biden?
Grief Karga, which was Carl Weathers.
Oh, yeah.
Carl Weathers, yeah.
He was
That's a
great.
weird name.
Yeah.
Grief Karga.
Cliff?
It's almost like Creed.
He was the mayor. He was great in that.
Yeah, he was good.
It was almost like Creed.
Yeah.
Close.
And another great actor that's in The Mandalorian is the dude from Breaking Bad. That guy played Gus from Breaking Bad.
Never watched
He
it.
plays. He's kind of a villain. No, he's a villain of in The Mandalorian. He was in all those movies with Spike Lee back in the day. What the fuck's his name? Breaking Bad guy.
I know you're
Danny
talking about.
Aiello?
No, it's
Cranston
Enrico something.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Enrico Palazzo.
Hey, it's Enrico Palazzo.
Nobody said Jabba the Hutt or that big sandworm.
Right.
Yeah,
or
the
the
sandworm
or
is
the at,
awesome.
the big like
Or Wicket. Nobody said Wicket.
What did you talking about?
the
Or
the motorized.
It's a machine, really.
They fought in the snowstorm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those things are
How about-
awesome.
How about Ewoks?
Yeah, nobody said
Wicket.
They're great.
thought
You were
about that.
picking all the animals.
What was the name of the animal that Luke Skywalker slid open to stay warm in?
His
Oh yeah, that's right.
what the hell is the name of those things?
That was disgusting.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
And his face was all mangled because of the accident, but it was really in real life he was in an accident or something.
The only other one that nobody said at BB-8. You went with the droids. You didn't say BB-8.
That's the new droid.
Old school droids.
That's the old,
the
ball
older
one.
droid. Yeah, the ball.
Kind of a poor man's R2-D2.
Actually, at the Star Wars ride in Universal now, it's BB-8.
That's the name
Star
of the ride.
Tours. No, he's the one that. You ever been on Star Tours where you get
Yeah.
the thing? And it
It's
used to be R2D2.
BB-8.
It used to be R2D2, or it used to be R2D2.
That's
and
bullshit.
Now I think it's BB-8 in there. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Whatever. I mean, it's
You got to get younger though.
Yeah, you gotta
right?
keep up with the crowd, the youngins.
Yeah.
It was cool though.
Segue to the segue to the Bucks. You got to get younger.
Are we going to talk about that shit?
Yeah, so playoffs are going on right now.
Playoffs. Guess what happened this day in 1998, guys?
Kerry Wood's magnificent
Greatest pitched game in the history
Can
of
anyone
Major League
say where they
Baseball.
were? Like,
Better than
can you
Yes.
remember where you were and what you did?
Yep.
I do. I
Came home
remember.
from school.
Me too, and I watched the end of it.
Watched the last 4 innings.
You were in school then?
1998.
I was at college.
Talking to Scott.
Yeah.
Did you have 2 kids by then?
Oh yeah, I did. So I was probably watching. Yeah, I forgot I was probably working. Yeah.
Jesus.
I went home.
I was
for
in college. I remember.
like a late lunch that day, and I never went back to work. I called in. I'm like, guys, I'm not feeling well, and because he was in the 3rd inning or whatever. I'm like, this is unbelievable.
I think I need to go on Obvious Shirts and get some shirts. I just saw No Wave at Red Wiggly.
Obvious shirts are great.
Yeah,
those
they are.
shirts are awesome.
Yeah.
I was
It
at a
wa-
softball
I mean-
practice.
Really?
Practice before we were supposed to
Talking
start the
about-
next night.
Oh yeah.
Talking about practice.
Man, that was a great. I don't even know if you can come up with any games that are pitched.
Clemens 20 strikeouts?
Possible, but not as dominant.
I don't remember that though.
The only hit was a dribbler
Yeah.
that should have been probably caught by who was it? Kevin
Moreland?
Orthy or
I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Ori.
Ori. Yeah.
Kevin, yeah.
Mine was Galarraga's perfect game that didn't happen.
Yeah. But I mean, in those games, there's usually balls that are like line drives that it's like, oh, at this point, this. They weren't making any contact at all.
No.
I mean, and any contact they made was just so weak.
Dan Patrick was talking about how big and giant that curve was.
It was stupid.
He said,
Kerry Wood's a big dude, too.
Can you imagine if he had the sticky stuff on his fingers?
Oh, my God.
He'd be throwing it around people, coming around the back door.
Like wiffle ball.
Yeah.
Curves.
He said back door.
Yeah, Kerry Wood's a big farm boy.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Corn-fed bastard.
Hey, local boy, too. He lived up in Lake Geneva for a while.
Yeah.
Never reached his full potential, I don't think,
No.
career-wise. A lot of injuries, same as Pryor. Same deal.
Pryor, yeah.
Pryor might have been steroids guy.
Him and his giant calves.
They were gigantic calves.
Bob Strash calves?
Yeah, they were
Bob's
giant.
trash.
They were probably bigger than Strash's. Strash has some stupid-looking calves.
Right.
I went to Pryor's first game.
Did you?
I think it was against the Pirates.
Strash's calves look like lipstick on a pig.
Disproportionate, I guess.
It's just not
I don't
right.
know.
It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not related to this.
Yeah, I think he is.
My
He is.
Strashes?
Yeah, like he's
Oh,
a cousin.
Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah, okay.
He plays in Fond du Lac with us.
I never noticed that. He's a Fond du Lac guy now.
Yeah, he lives up there with his wife and kid.
I guess I
Yeah,
never
it's a
noticed
kid.
his
He has
calves.
One kid. Gunner.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody call him Bob. He's just he's Bobby to the family.
Bobby, Upper Bobby.
Upper Bobby, that's right.
Upper Bobby baby penis.
There's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's well known around these parts.
I see him throw a trash can over a fence.
Stupid.
Was that in dart ball too?
Softball. Because chili was so bad one night.
Yeah, well, the chili was so bad lots of nights.
Chili was bad every night.
Yeah, he was betting. He was betting before it was cool.
Oh yeah, he was. He'd always ask.
He's probably betting the softball games. That's what they called it. That's what they're called the way they were.
Right.
I got $12
Hey.
on Flint's in to cover.
I was getting pitches. You go to pitch.
No,
You're not getting none of them.
I pitched a doubleheader that night. I pitched both games. The first game I pitched, I was throwing the ball pretty high, and he was not calling it. We were playing czar in them.
Uh-huh.
First pitch, the second game, I throw a pitch, same height as a strike, and he's like, ball, illegal. I go, it was the same pitch last game. New game, new rules. That's exactly what he said.
Was that Thursday night doubleheader?
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, we might have been playing, actually. I don't know if Willie might have been playing with us. Might have been ours.
I
It might have
think
been us.
I remember that.
Yeah, we beat them the first game like 10-2.
Yeah.
The second game, then I had to start pitching them, and they
Yeah.
beat us like 25-4 because it was all they started banging home because
That's right.
illegal.
He
They
had
were
to
trying
groove it. He had to groove it.
Yeah, that's where I got all these scars at third base over here from that second game.
Pitch it. Sorry, Ed. I'm not getting hit.
I'm over like PTSD over there. What do we got? Want to talk about the Bucks?
Yeah, let's talk about the Bucks. So the Bucks.
Let's get that out of the way this year.
Season ended last week.
Are we blaming Doc Rivers?
No, I mean.
Are we blaming Giannis?
No.
Here,
Come
can you have your
on.
memoriam written?
I think the injuries caught up, but I mean the fun fact about the poor fact about the whole thing is since they won in 2020, right? So in 2019 was their first legit playoff run when they were up 2-0.
They lost the
to
Raptors.
the Raptors, okay. I think the fact is he's missed like at least 2 games or more every series in that run. So 19 to
In
now.
the playoffs,
Yeah,
right?
in the playoffs. 2 games or more.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously injuries are injuries, but I mean, I don't know. It's a shame because we talked about this last year, and I think we agreed on this. I think running it back was a poor idea because I mean this team they did the same thing last year. I mean, you signed Brook Lopez to a 2-year, $48 million deal, whatever the hell that was. You signed Middleton to a deal that, with injuries, I always mess with Middleton. He's a good player. He had a good series. I just do it to mess with Eric. But he had a solid series. He gave him chances.
Hiya.
And,
Well, maybe him having a good series is a good thing for us because maybe now there's a little bit of value.
Who?
Middleton.
Yeah.
No one's trading for him.
He just averaged 26, almost 27 points a game in the
he missed a
playoffs.
month.
And you don't tell me there's some team out there that's like, you know what? I could use a Middleton, a veteran player, a lot of playoff experience. And if some team wants a guy that can he average 14 or 15 points for me and step it up in the playoffs? Yeah. That's the guy I need to mix in with my young.
Be a perfect Laker.
He's not a good fit for the. He's not a good fit for the Bucks anymore.
No, I think the problem is you saw they like a step behind everything. It was like everything they went for the ball. They were they go for a ball and a steal they would have got 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They were there and it was like, it's like they were surprised they weren't there. Lopez looked slow, and he always looked. I mean, and it's not a joke, but he just looked slow,
inconsistent.
Yeah,
and that was my ugly that I wrote. I'm like, the ugly for me was Game 5. In Game 5, we won. Right, we won. The reason it was ugly is because I had already put them. I covered the casket with dirt.
Because Giannis
and I sat down that
Dame
night, and
went
I'm
there.
like, you know what? I'm going to watch the last game of the year for the Bucks and just chill. And they end up freaking winning.
And they give you a sliver of hope.
That's it. That's the ugly part. They gave me a freaking sliver of hope.
And
I'm starting to think now. I'm like, oh God, if Lillard could come back, or even just Lillard, and then
Well, I mean,
inconsistency was their problem.
They didn't play Beasley enough in the shooter's role, and he's a good shooter.
But he's an inconsistent guy too.
Yeah.
One night to the next.
Problem with the last game was I don't think Lillard should have been out there. He looked hurt still.
He messed up the flow.
He was not shooting well. I mean, he shot okay, but he could tell he wasn't.
Yeah.
He uses to be honest. Watching him play this year, and when he's on, he uses his 3-point attempt or look to get him to the basket. He barely attacked the basket. And when he did, he was getting caught at the rim every single time.
He got Achilles injury.
Where before he could get the rim, it'd be up like this for a guy. He was and he shouldn't have probably played. And maybe that was. And you know what? I give him credit. He was probably. I'm good. Let's go. I'm going to play. I get it. You want to play, and it's a must win. I guess if you think he's healthy, you got to put him in because he's one of the best players in the NBA. When he's healthy, he's one of the best.
Top 25, 30 players of all time. I mean, so you're going to play him.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about
You're not
Curry
going to stop
shooting.
him.
You talk about Curry shooting. I think Lillard is a pretty damn good shooter too. Not as good as Curry, but he's a pretty damn good shooter.
Pretty close.
We've seen
He's
him
close.
live this time. All of us seen him live a few times this year, most of us, and it's incredible watching him on the court. Just what he
He's a
does with the
different
ball.
animal.
And
Yeah,
how
that
quick.
that first playoff game, I was dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Like what? The
Well,
Well,
me and
that-
Ed went to the game the one night, and we just kept looking at each other like, "What the hell?"
Well, I went to the Kings game I went to when they won 149-148, and everybody's walking out of the freaking arena, and I'm like, I said to my kids, I'm like, we have Damian Lillard.
He's gonna shoot from. He's gonna get the ball from
And
somewhere.
there was like 3 seconds left, and all he did is just dribble down court and pretty much hit it at the logo.
To the logo and hit it.
And just nailed it. And I'm like, all those people had just walked out.
You remember that though? My brother's not a basketball fan, and he was there, and he was amazed. He was standing up cheering.
Was he?
Oh yeah, he
Nice.
couldn't believe how good Lillard was.
Yeah. Well, that's because I got him a hot dog, but
Yeah,
here's
he
your
did
hot
like
dog critter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a hot dog.
Oh, and Lillard.
I'll tell you, with the Bucks, if you take your top 2 players out of the lineup for any team in the NBA,
Well,
they're
it's the
gonna
first time in 13 years that a team with their top 2 scorers won a game in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
so
13 years in the NBA. That's what they said. So
yeah, I'm not.
So their team's not. The problem is their team's not bad.
No,
it's just the problem.
It's not built for the next few years.
No,
though.
and that's the thing.
problem.
And the problem with the young guys,
Yeah.
they got Jackson's got show some. Beauchamp doesn't get enough. He's supposed to be a defensive player. You got AJ Green, who is he doesn't just make the shots. He's not worth playing because
but he shot 40. He shot 40% from 3 this year,
but not in the playoffs.
No.
That's the problem. That's what happened That's what happens every series of the Bucks. The threes go away. Right, Eric. That happens to them all the time. It's like the threes go away, and the other team hits 80%.
Yeah.
Besides game one,
They were at 74% or something.
Game one,
5-2. Indiana did not shoot well in
I
5.
bet Indiana shot in their wins. They probably shot 60% from the field.
Oh yeah, they scored
65.
120 or better for all their wins.
They're a great team.
Yeah, and you know what?
Great youthful nucleus too.
Look at the teams left. All very young.
Yeah.
Fairly young.
Yeah,
And then their stars are young. Jokic's young, right?
Jokic is 28. Yeah, 28.
So,
I don't know.
So they're
Let me look
the
him
big
up.
stars
He's
on every team.
Giannis.
Brunson's young.
He looks like he's 40, but he's
Halliburton's young. These are young
Well,
guys.
Edwards
let's-
is 22.
Edwards is.
Here's a question
gonna
I was
be-
going to
he's
ask.
gonna be the guy.
Edwards is incredible. That first game, do they play tonight?
Yeah, they're on next after. Yeah.
Here's a question for you guys.
29.
Because we were debating about this or over the weekend. A couple guys that I was talking to at a soccer game. If you keep Giannis and Lillard, let's say that's a given, right?
I think they will.
What
They
else?
have to.
What else do you keep?
They have no wiggle room though.
Well, let's just say what?
If there's my choice, I get rid of Lopez and I get rid of Middleton if I had a choice. But they don't have a choice.
If you're Horse though, and you're like, okay,
Well,
I need to figure out. Go ahead. That's fine.
Hold on with that. Horace probably not going to be there next year because he's going to. Well, that's going to be.
He's going to Detroit, right?
Yeah, they're going to ask the permission to interview him for director of basketball operations.
Step up then.
Yeah. So.
Well, whatever. Okay, so you're the GM, whoever that ends up being, and you have a job to do, right? And your job is to I got to see if I could get rid of some of these veteran players. I have to work on it, right? But here's the guys I'm not going to even worry about. I want them on the team. Who are they other than Giannis and Lillard?
Well, I want Beasley, but he's under contract, so I'll keep Beasley.
He's restricted, I think.
I keep him.
Okay.
If you can afford, because right now that's what they're in. What I read is the most thing I spend on a player is like $4 million. Like they only got $4 million. Of
Well, but
room.
you could shake some stuff loose if
so
you can.
I can keep who I want, I'm keeping Beasley. I mean, I'm keeping Jackson. Obviously, he's a rookie. If they can keep him around, I'll keep AJ Green just for that off the bench guy to shoot. I'll take him. I'll keep Beauchamp. I'm keeping the young guys. You have to. You have no choice.
You're kind of set with them,
Yeah,
and you're not paying them a ton of money.
I mean,
but what do you do with Jay Crowder?
He's a free agent. He's
done.
Yeah,
and
just
Pat
out.
Bev is gone because he might have been a sign back, but after what he did in that game,
Through the basketball
get rid of
fan.
him. I mean, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
You need a guy like him, though.
But
I always
like,
say every
not
team
like
needs a
that.
guy like
I mean,
him.
I think he's a better player than PJ Tucker with what he does.
Yeah.
But PJ Tucker never threw a ball at a fan.
No.
And wasn't a moron. He just did some stupid stuff the last day. It's like the last day he imploded.
Right.
Yeah.
Or exploded. What do you want to say? He just became a nut job. And maybe the loss, maybe he was just pissed.
Mm-hmm.
We just lost.
Probably
And
frustrated.
look who the hell's on our team. We just lost this
Right.
team, and all they did is talk. All in the end they did was talk crap and back it up. That's all they did. That's what got to be upsetting a little bit.
Right.
And Portis is still there, I think. But Portis, another guy,
he kind of cost them a little bit too.
shoots
But he
way too much.
He should just
sometimes.
be your guy coming off the bench, though.
But he gets a ball, and it's like every time he gets the ball, you know he's not passing.
I want 15 minutes a game, 20 minutes a game on it. That's all I want on
I'm
Portis.
fine with him playing if he plays in the flow.
Yeah.
And I think he thought with Lillard and Giannis, well, I'm the scorer now. And to be honest, Middleton was shooting better and playing. You know,
Yeah.
And they, like
But
I said,
when he does adhere to the program, he's really good. Like Game 5, everybody seemed to be on the same page. Game 5, the ball movement was incredible. The shooting was timely. They stepped up when they needed to step up. It was a great game. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And then the next night, you say what you want about should Lillard have not played, blah, 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 blah. All that tempo, all that rhythm was gone.
Yeah.
And
They
then, of
came
course,
out-
then the Pacers
and the
shot
first,
a lot better.
In the first 4 or 5 minutes, the Bucks looked decent. They were moving the ball, they were shooting their play, and all of a sudden it just got away from them.
Yeah.
And it never came back. It was just weird.
Yeah.
And they were like chasing, and they were chasing. It was like they were.
It was a bad matchup for them too. Indiana was a
very bad.
Yeah.
I like I said, that's losing that second seed killed them because I think you rather play 76ers. I really do. 76ers they got Embiid who not going to run you out of the gym.
Right.
You could have put someone on him, at least worked on him. He would have slowed the game down to help the Bucks.
Nobody can guard Tyree Maxey, though, I guess.
But you know what?
you let him.
You find a half
you
court
let-
offense going.
yeah, but the thing is, you let him get off, and then you guard everybody else because you know that Tobias Harris disappeared. So
Well, what do I put Pat Bev on Maxey?
Yeah, put Beverly on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Embiid just let him.
He could have hit him in the
It
face.
probably was the worst matchup we could have got.
Embiid
I think.
and you know what? After this round, there's no good matchup for the Bucks anyway. There really isn't. The Knicks, no. You don't. Boston, especially this year, no.
I'd give him the Knicks if Giannis was in the fold.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
If they were full strength, and I say if they
And
were
you're right,
full
'cause they're missing
strength,
Julius Randle too, right?
and maybe this is me drinking Kool-Aid, but if they would have been full strength with Giannis, we would have had a Game 7 with the Pacers. We would have got to a Game 7.
If they would have been the whole series,
Yes.
I think it would have been different. I think the Bucks would have won the series maybe in 6.
I'm only saying Game 7. That's all. But Game 7 at home.
Giannis changed, and you know what? He could have guarded Siakam.
Even that.
In games 1 and 2, Siakam
lit him up.
Well,
destroyed him.
Jackson and I were talking about this because Jackson's a basketball fan but doesn't quite get it all. And I'm like, dude, if Giannis was playing, Siakam would have been guarding Giannis and been tired as hell, and he wouldn't have gone off for 43 points. You give him 24.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it just changes the
me and Tim
whole
talked
thing.
about that. We agreed on that. If Giannis played,
Yeah.
it would help the D. And people,
He wears
it's not the
them
offensive
down.
bound.
Yeah.
But in game 1, though, when they won that game, the Bucks shot like 90% from the free throw line, and they won. They aren't shooting 90 with Giannis in the game.
That's true.
And that's a big change in numbers. Now,
But
would you get more points?
You know what else
Giannis
happened
would
in
probably
Game
make
1?
up the points,
You know what else
yeah.
happened in Game 1? Siakam had 43 points.
Yeah, if you knock them down to, like you said,
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
And they
exactly.
they won game 1, right?
They killed him.
Yeah, so, but still.
That's when we were feeling
we all started
sky
drinking.
high.
Giannis would have helped. And I gave him goods and all that. And every time I get on the boat, man, it goes and I fall off it.
Yeah.
Every time I get on it. I just got to
We're
talk
all-
crap about him all the time.
It's fine.
Well, just-
But, you know, and he's obviously, I don't think he's leaving. If people say he's going to demand a trade, I don't think that's happening. Not yet.
I think the
Not
Bucks
yet.
are going to have to explore a trade probably after this year. They have no choice.
If they suck.
Well, whatever, to get picks or whatever. And Oklahoma City's a team that, with the Oklahoma City take a guy, Giannis, they got picked. I mean,
They're
Giannis
going to have money available.
It's going to be if anyone's going to go after Giannis, it's going to be the Knicks because they want that big. Even though they have Brunson, they want that big star.
I don't know if he. I mean, it's about the money too, obviously, but I guess players sometimes decide what they want to do. Do you really think Giannis is a New York kind of guy?
No. But
no,
they,
but if they're going to throw a boat of money at him, give him a chance. I mean, with the guy.
What does it matter? I mean, the money
he's
thing
a
is
big
ridiculous.
Big fan of Dante. He'll play with Dante again.
Right.
I mean, we're talking numbers that are like hundreds of millions of dollars. Does money even matter?
Yeah, now he's got a wife. He's got 3 kids now, I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're up in River Hills going to fancy school, probably the university school or whatever's
I
up
mean,
there.
you got to find up. I mean, in New York, you can find good schools too. I mean, it's not like you're not going to find good schools, but I mean,
yeah, I mean, because he's here to work. He's here to work. When the season's over, he goes back to Greece.
Yeah.
I mean, so he's here for business.
How many Chick-fil-A's are in New York, though? He loves Chick-fil-A.
He loves smoothies too.
but I mean, it sucks because Giannis is a good guy, but the Bucks are just put him. Their win. I mean, that sucks. They kind of wasted a good window, I think, at this point.
Well, I think
they had a good team. And
yeah.
The last couple this year, but the last year, the Miami Heat series just they had a good team. They let one guy beat them.
Yeah.
Butler just.
But we can't keep making these excuses as Bucks fans. We can't keep saying, "Well, it was a bad matchup. It was a bad matchup." You know what? They're all tough matchups, dude. It's the playoffs. You got to win.
Right.
They still have all their guys for 3 more years.
They had a bad matchup against the Brooklyn Nets.
We talked about this.
And they won.
Only next year. We looked it up. 2 years, $40 million.
By the size of a foot.
Middleton's got 2 years left after this year.
Middleton might be a candidate to trade
Lillard
Orlando.
has 2 years left.
And Giannis has 3.
Come on, let's go.
Giannis
I like
has
this
3.
discussion.
Yeah,
I think
Orlando
that
would be a good fit for Middleton because he's a guy that an adult for them, and they couldn't hit threes.
Yeah.
You know, if you watch their last series.
He's got a lot of playoff experience.
Right. They were talking, I mean, and the thing is, too, they were talking Klay Thompson going to Orlando. But, I mean, I don't think Thompson and Middleton are that far off as far as age.
They're pretty close, I
Yeah,
think.
Middleton is probably cheaper.
Probably.
Thompson's a little cheap. Klay Thompson is a little younger, I think.
I don't know.
But isn't he? You'd have to take on his max deal.
No, he's a free agent.
Oh, he's a free agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing about it too is that Klay Thompson's kind of went downhill the last couple of
Yeah,
years.
he had a rough year.
Milton's defense got slower, but he shows he can still score. He's got that little mid-range jumper, and he can hit a 3 here.
I was impressed with what he did. I tell you,
Because Clay was never much of a defensive guy. He could always shoot the hell out. I mean, and he's lost his shot.
Yeah.
Right. Chicago would be interested in Giannis.
Yeah, well, just down the road.
Right. So, I mean, and they've got, Ball exercises player option, which was smart.
Yeah.
So, sorry to mean blowing the Bulls into this, but
No, yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with Levine then? Is he done after this?
Or Levine?
No, Levine's probably got that's another
Adam
thing, too.
Levine.
Yeah. He's got 3 more years left on his deal too, which was stupid.
Yeah, he hasn't played since he signed it. I don't think.
No,
he's not a max deal player.
No.
They talk about it on the radio all the time. They're like, he is not.
No,
he's a good. He's like a Middleton type guy.
Yeah,
right.
He's not a max deal guy.
He's a good
not.
number 2 when you have a dominant one. He's a good.
To me, honest, if I had to pick him or DeRozan, I'd take DeRozan over Levine.
Yeah,
I mean, just because
he's a better scorer.
Yeah,
DeRozan's a better scorer.
I don't think neither are up here anymore.
No.
So they got Ball, Levine, and DeRozan. Aren't they all the same position essentially? Ball's probably a point guard.
He's the point guard. Yeah.
The Bulls need to make a splash.
Levine,
at some point.
the NBA's
Big
not
time.
positions anymore.
Right.
The NBA just it's matchups and it's.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
you go small if you're good small. You force the other team to go small. If you're not,
Yeah.
you don't. Each team forces each other what to do. Basically,
Yeah.
there is no more. Well, we got a 7-footer, so we're going to bring a 7-footer in, and they don't.
They just run right by him.
Yeah, NBA's weird now, and not weird. It's kind of more interesting because you can build your roster different nowadays. You don't have to build it the old like your grandpa built a roster. It can be built new wave. I mean. You could put 4 shooters out there and go, okay, guard the 3-point line.
Yep.
That's all we do now is shoot threes.
Because
anyway.
they just go like this. They're like 3 is greater than 2.
Yeah, but
right?
but a guy.
That's the analytics right there. That's the math.
I know.
They did talk about 3 trades for the Bucks, and I can't remember the 3 guys. But the biggest thing about the 3 guys they were pinpointing, they were defensive guys that rebound, and that's the thing about Brook. You know, Brook Lopez averages 2 point something rebounds a game.
Yeah, that's
7-2.
Yeah, but he shoots lots of threes.
You can find a lot of guys that shoot threes.
That's all he's worried about.
He's a deceiving player because he gets the big blocks.
Yeah.
He splashes.
He changed his game a
but
lot, though.
defensively, this year he was so freaking slow.
Yeah.
So what you don't see in a box score is what we're seeing on TV. We're like, you know what? Get the frick over there.
How many
Why are
offensive-
you not getting that rebound?
How many
Why-
offensive rebounds they give up in that series?
Yeah, I mean,
in the games
you're
they lost,
right.
it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
I say they got to set the tone. They got to become a really, really good defensive team, and you're only going to do that if you get younger.
Well, then you have to be aligned to what your vision is for that team, from the general manager to the coach to the players.
Yeah.
Come in and be like, all right, this is what we're doing. So we're going to run 35 pick and rolls with Giannis and Dame, and that's what we're doing. You're going to play defense. You're going to, rebound, and you're going to be the sixth man off the bench to be our scorer.
Yeah.
Play those roles, and that's what you have to do. And, having Doc coming in at the, and we talked about the coaching change and stuff like that. Like, I think it took a bigger toll on the team than people thought because.
But hiring him, their defense got better.
Right.
Well, now
it solved the defensive problem.
no,
it really
no,
did.
I don't
your
know.
offense got worse, but the thing is too, like, Middleton missed a month. Dame had personal issues with his divorce,
And he really truly wasn't with us enough in the preseason, like off season.
Right.
He didn't know where he was going to be. Now he goes in with a full off season.
Right.
Rivers goes in with a full
Right.
off season.
He's got somewhere to live now. I'm sure he's got a house or something before.
Right.
That first month, he's probably digging around, being a little bit of a nomad.
Trying to
find somewhere to live.
Right.
And
I loved Lillard's interview. I think it was I don't know if it was that night or the next day, where he said all that same stuff we're saying, and everybody was like, "Oh, you didn't look happy here." And he goes, "How many people have watched me my whole career? This is my demeanor. You see me? Am I some big smiley Joe on the court?" He goes, "No. Do I want to be here? Hell yes." He kind of was.
Yeah.
It made me feel really good. I mean, I think he's going to be there next year. I think he's under contract anyway.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, him and so
He's
him
got
and
3 more years.
Yeah.
If you have him,
he'd be the most tradable asset.
oh God, yeah.
Right.
He is by far the most tradable asset because that's why it's worrying some that he might go because he is the most tradable player on that team. Right. The contract was made 3 years ago, 2 years ago, where it's cheap now for a star.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say too, and I'm laughing because of something I read a little bit about today. Is Lillard ultimately wanted to go to Miami last year, right?
Right.
We all want to go to Miami, though.
But did you see what's going on in Miami today?
Oh, Pat Riley.
I thought Pat Riley was having a roast.
Yeah.
Because he's roasting everybody. He's roasting Butler, telling him to shut up.
Yeah. He shouldn't be talking if you're not playing.
And called Tyler Hero fragile.
Fragile, yeah.
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 I'm like, holy shit. Maybe that team gets broken up a little bit.
Well,
it's been a weird team over the years.
Yeah, Butler wants a max deal, and, Riley's
Robinson?
like...
Butler's too injury prone, man.
Yeah, he is. So they're talking like Philadelphia might swoop in and take Butler back. So,
I forgot that he was there. That's right.
Hero to replace Middleton.
would you? So if Miami came to you and said, "We'll give you Hero," I'm trying to think who's on their roster right now.
Robinson.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll say
You're
Hero.
talking Lillard here, aren't you?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, not for Lillard. I'm
But I know what
talking
you're
for
saying,
Middleton.
'cause yeah.
Somehow changing that
Yeah,
out.
Middleton's got to go to a younger team that plays defense to where he's like the hired shooter.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he's got to
Oklahoma
go.
City would be another. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying he's got to go directly to that team. I'm saying you get rid of Middleton and bring in like a Hero type guy,
Right. Even if
because
they're-
it's about the same cost, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're pretty similar.
You got to
paid.
match up salaries, even if it was like a 3-for-1 deal. Like
to match the money and then just cut guys when you get them, like
Yeah.
you always do, and just eat contracts.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean,
who do you keep that's not of the starters? Like you got Connaughton, you got AJ Green.
Connaughton's a tradable guy too. I
right.
think.
Yeah, he's got value.
At least get a pick for him.
And he's another guy I thought they didn't play like.
No.
He's another inconsistent player.
Yeah, he
He's
doesn't
another
make his
guy
shots.
That doesn't. Yeah, if he's
I'd
not,
take DiVincenzo back.
Yeah, if he's not scoring, he's another guy that shouldn't be on the court. It's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, they drafted him originally, right?
If Pat
Yeah.
Bev don't score, or Bo
I would take
Champ
Malcolm
don't score, or
Brogdon back,
Jackson, I'll
too.
take him because they're defense.
Do they have any? Okay, so who would you like? Jackson. I always see him. He stands out to me.
Well, Eric, when I keep Jackson.
He's an energy guy.
I keep Jackson, Beauchamp, and Green because they're young and you got them.
Yeah.
There's no, they're money, they're cheap, they can fit the roster.
Right. And don't forget you got Ty Washington too. That's on the roster as well as a Kentucky point guard.
Yeah.
That didn't play a lot last year. So
Yeah, and you hope some of these guys take the next step.
Right.
I like Jackson. he's an energy guy. He came in, a lot of times and created a spark defensively.
Yeah. Right.
Every time I saw him play,
You're going to need a lot more, though, over the next couple of years out of him.
And the nice thing about Jackson is he came from a good program and was coached well, coached hard, too. You know that Hurley was up his ass.
Yeah.
He's a coachable guy.
He's up everybody's
Right.
ass.
Yeah.
But he's won 2 championships.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
I mean, I want to take guys from programs like that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Point guards from Kentucky, I'll take.
So Middleton's out.
Well,
Lopez out.
Yeah.
You're going to have, you're really going to have to, first of all, you got to see what happens with the GM. And what?
I mean, is anybody arguing with those two guys? If you can get rid of them, get rid of them and go younger?
I mean, you're going to have to go younger at some point. You might have to go to Giannis and be like, what do you want? What are you thinking?
I love how Tim doesn't even try to say his name right.
What?
Giannis?
Giannis.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But I like what you're saying, though, is just take those two guys.
Keep doing it, though. Seriously, stick with it.
We're going to build a team around you picking, running, and scoring. You guys are going to score 80 points every game.
Right. I mean, you're going to have to say, right now, Giannis and Dame.
No!
Giannis and Dame are your 2 untouchables.
That's the one time he said that.
The one.
And actually, I would keep Jackson, Beauchamps, and Washington.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Those 5 would be the ones that I would build the team around.
Here are a couple trades
right.
that were brought up. So the Bucks must be money trades you can do. These
Right.
are trades you can do. So the Bucks get DeMar DeRozan, and the Bulls get Middleton and AJ Green.
I've been saying that for years.
Yeah, it's got to be a sign and trade, though.
I like this trade. Okay, Bobby Portis, Andre Jackson, and Ty Washington for Jonathan Isaac from Orlando. I like that trade.
Okay.
It's one guy. I know it's one guy.
Right.
One guy gets knocked down. It sucks. But Jonathan Isaac is he's very underrated. He's a good basketball player.
How old is he?
He's young.
He's young, too.
Yeah, he was drafted when he was 19.
Mid-20s?
I think he's the guy that didn't kneel. He's the one that we talked about.
Oh, I don't want
kneel.
him on my team.
Then he hurt his. No, he didn't kneel. Hurt his knee, and then that one dude, Lebitard, made fun of him.
Right.
That was Jonathan Isaac.
Oh,
that is the guy.
yeah.
We were doing a podcast.
Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah, he's the one that hurt towards ACL, and he goes, and Lebitard's like, well, if he wouldn't have knelt, he wouldn't have hurt his knee. I'm like, well, if you flipped that around and made fun of a guy that knelt, you would probably not there anymore.
The thing
and he did it because he was religious.
Yeah.
He just didn't want to kneel.
Oh, because what's his name back? Rashid.
Magua.
Yeah, that guy.
Also known as Chris Jackson.
Chris Jackson.
Right.
Sorry, Miss Jax.
the thing about him, though, you got to remember too, team needs for Orlando as well.
Don't burst my bubble.
I'm just saying, you're proposing trades.
Oh, we got a ball game here.
I know.
So if the Bucks could pull all these trades off, they're talking. There was a trade earlier.
Okay.
And they would lose, and they would also lose Damian Lillard.
To who?
This would be their team, Lakers, because they would get D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves.
No, right now, no. I'm
keep
just saying.
Keep going. Keep going.
But you're building a team here.
Yeah,
that you can
You're trying to
afford.
get depth.
Right.
So Reeves, Russell, DeRozan, Isaac, Giannis. Your bench, they're keeping Beverly, Beasley, Beauchamp, Connaughton, Gordon Hayward, Brooke Lopez, and the Nasty.
Gordon Hayward. Well, where'd that come in?
Well, yeah, but he must be a pickup. Gordon Hayward is a guy off the bench that can do things. You're not starting him.
And the Bucks always find that veteran
It's a
pickup.
good team.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not. I mean, besides not having
And
Lillard,
some
which
good
kind of
throw-ins.
sucks, I would take a chance with that team. I mean,
I would flip Bob
I
Russell.
want Lillard.
Well, actually, you know what?
I know what. If I would keep Lillard and maybe not do the trade and let them have Reeves, but the money would. You get to keep Lillard,
right?
And you could start. Then I guess you could keep Pat Beverly. You start one of them,
right? The thing is, Russell might Russell might be better in Milwaukee than he was in LA. You know what I mean? There's a lot of pressure playing in LA. Blah blah blah.
And Milwaukee, and you're not. And you know what? People can say all they want about LeBron when you play with him. He's great, and he is. He's one of the greatest ever, and I'm not going to deny that.
Right.
But playing with the guy has got to be terrible.
Right.
Yeah. All he does is probably rise you, and it's always your fault. It's never his fault.
Right.
It's always your fault when you do something wrong. It's always your fault when the game's on the line, but it's never his fault.
Right.
Because I passed you the ball. Well, dummy, take the shot. You're the star, not me.
Right.
You know.
He was yelling at Reeves. He was yelling at Reeves the last game because LeBron blew an assignment and was yelling at him to cover him.
He had a couple years in the Cavaliers. Remember the center he did it to?
Yes.
And the center snapped at him and they replayed that a bunch of times on Sports Center, and they said, yeah, so-and-so was right. It was a veteran center. Who was that?
Anderson
Variejo?
No, it was a
Andrew Bynum?
He was an old crusty veteran, and I'm like
Dave Corzine.
I thought he was I thought it would be a
He's
fight
crusty.
because
Bill Cartwright?
because they were walking off the court and the dude he would
Was it Tristan Thompson?
Oh, it might have been.
Yeah, I think so.
And he just turned around. I thought he was gonna punch him.
Right.
It looked
Yeah.
like he was turning around. I was like almost said, "Dude, I don't care who you are, you did it." And he
By the
pointed at
way-
him and walked away and didn't say anything else.
Probably was Tristan Thompson. He's got that edge to him.
Getting into another subject, speaking of Tristan Thompson, who got suspended this year for PED, I've seen 3 different articles now about LeBron taking PEDs. That's the reason why he's been able to last for 20 years.
Well, it's possible.
Yeah, probably.
Wouldn't doubt
Just
it.
like Mike Trout, but he keeps getting injured anyways.
Maybe he caught Tristan Thompson caught PEDs from. Didn't he date one of the Kardashians?
Yes, he's got a kid with one of them.
Maybe
too.
another.
No, those are STDs.
Oh. You saying syphilis isn't
Sorry.
a
You don't like
Maybe
that?
he was
drug
sloppy.
of choice?
Maybe he was sloppy seconds when I caught PEDs that way.
Oh.
And my whole thing is too, like, why would you? Why,
Even my sock curled up.
right. I mean, I know you probably
Was
want
Lamar Odom involved in this?
pre-crack. I love it. I love it when I like read these reels and they're talking about like old-time basketball players and like pre-crack.
Pre-crack Lamar Odom.
Because he was great.
Oh, he was very good.
When he was at Rhode Island,
He was a double-double machine.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He was bigger than the whole state.
Yeah,
Was that Jim Herrick?
yeah, Jim
Was the
Herrick.
coach? Yeah. Before I got to UCLA, right?
Yep.
Got the dream
No,
job.
after UCLA.
Oh yeah, he went there after UCLA. Yeah.
But-
So yeah, the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, I know you want to get not want to get Lillard out of the Eastern Conference here and see him in the playoffs and stuff. I don't think Lillard. Well, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't understand the whole like why people help the Lakers. Like, I could never.
Well, I'm fine keeping Lillard and not getting Russell and Reeves, but the rest of the lineup, I'd be fine with that. With DeRozan, Isaac.
Yeah.
I mean, DeRozan would be an upgrade from Middleton.
Yeah, I've
And I'm not
I've said that for years on the show.
Like
DeRozan.
I like DeRozan.
Before he even went to the Bulls, I'm like,
and he's
that
kind
would
of
have been a
that guy
great
who
fit.
just plays the game. He's not a
Right.
He's not a.
You don't even hear about him.
Well,
really.
showboating guy.
You know
or
when
nothing.
what
I mean,
what
don't get
impressed
wrong,
me
they
when
all
he
do it.
impressed me character wise was the whole freaking thing that went down with Kawhi. Like he got traded for Kawhi.
Yeah.
And you didn't hear him bitch one bit about it. Like
You know
he just
who-
went and went in. He's like, you know what, I'm doing my job.
Yep.
And he did his job, and then he ended up going to the Bulls. That whole time, that's what I'm saying. He needs to come to Milwaukee.
Yeah. Who's the Spurs coach? He loves DeMar.
Oh, that's where he went.
Yeah.
That's where he
Yeah,
went.
he
to
was
Spurs,
Spurs, yeah.
So, and the whole thing is he's an unrestricted free agent, so I can see him going back to San Antonio and playing with Wemby.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Get a little good veteran presence with that
Right.
team.
Yeah, you're going to see some maneuvers over the next couple of years to get people to Wemby.
Well, but who knows where the Spurs are going to end up. If you think things are fixed, the Spurs will get the number 1 pick this year. That'll be my call.
They can't draft two
Yeah, but
big
the
French guys back to back years because literally right now.
Yeah, because the
Four-
old Spurs
four-
didn't have 2 stud tall guys.
There's
Same
3
thing.
French players.
The balls are in their favor, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Like what I did there?
They could draft them.
Giggity.
They could get number
Yeah.
1. I mean, the odds aren't great because they got
They
really
need a
low.
point. Yeah, they need a point guard though, and they're talking like either Murray or Trae Young from Atlanta.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I would go all in yet, though. I would just keep working the draft.
No, they're going to do a draft, and they're not going to pick up any crazy free agents.
I'd say maybe the next.
I mean,
season.
I could.
They
see,
need a point.
I could see him trying to run for a playoff spot, not just to get Wemby in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Give him a little taste of the sugar.
But they're not somebody who's going
Little taste of the
to all of a
candy.
sudden trade for Damian Lillard or
See,
something.
it tastes, man.
Yeah, they're going to use those
Well, and
picks.
Lillard's too young for the Wemby that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Too old.
yeah.
Not too young. Too old.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to get a veteran, that veteran's like 28 years old or
Look at-
26 years old or something.
Look at Dante.
Yeah, he's
Look
been,
at
he's
him.
been incredible.
The fucking Villanova Knicks.
Big
I love
fan.
them.
It's a 3-pointer with 39 seconds
Did
to
it
go.
did a couple games ago. Same thing.
Yeah.
The big ragu. I don't think they call him that anymore.
The big ragu.
That's what he was in Milwaukee.
Was he?
That's some Wisconsin, some brandy old fashioned drinking Wisconsin guy probably gave him that nickname, and he's like, "What?
Okay, so the Bucks, huh?
Done."
So a couple things. That was the dumpster told me today. Wemby did win the
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year, and he's the first player in league history to reach 1,500 points, 700 rebounds, 250 assists, 250 blocks, and 100 3-pointers in a season.
What was Chet's stats got to be real close to that too.
He probably don't have 3-pointers, I bet.
I wouldn't say it was that far off.
You know, history. We could be in the lining up for history here because nobody's ever won Rookie of the Year 2 years in a row. He's got a chance.
The remaining NBA teams left, 7 teams have 6 combined championships. The Celtics have 17.
And they're not going to win another because losing Porzingis is going to be.
Yeah, it's the same injury as Giannis.
But
is it?
Yeah, he's not
a calf strain.
He could
is
come
all I
back,
heard.
though.
Yeah, it might be a series.
And he's not their best player.
No.
They still got Jaylen Brown and Tatum. Arguably, is the best player nobody talks about. Quietly,
He's the best player on the team.
no,
Tatum.
like maybe in the league. Nobody ever talks about him.
Oh, he's out.
He's incredible.
I talk him. He's
No, but you
top
think-
5, maybe.
He wasn't even not going to be the MVP vote. He could be.
Yeah, he didn't really. Wasn't in the
Think
conversation.
about it. Yeah,
When does that get awarded?
should be last award coming in
Thursday.
A couple days, yeah,
Or tomorrow.
Okay.
Wait. Today's Rookie of the Year. Tomorrow is Defensive Player. Wednesday is MVP.
The Mavericks have signed Jason Kidd to an extension.
Saw that.
Trying to keep him from going to Lakers
Who
because that's where JJ
cares?
Redick is going now.
Yep.
Another place to get fired. The closest race in the history of the NASCAR yesterday was 0.001 seconds.
Yep.
Separated first to
Kyle
second.
Larson.
Almost close to the horses.
The horses was crazy.
The
horse
schedule,
was a nose,
some schedule has
basically.
been released. They're working on a contract to Tua.
Talking about being the highest paid quarterback.
Yeah, for a week or two.
Oh, it just keeps.
And the other thing was Miami Marlins traded for Luis Arias. Miami Marlins traded Luis Arias
Listen to who they got.
the Padres. They receive Luis and cash considerations for former minor league players. The players' name are Jacob Marcy, Nathan Martorella, Woo Suk Go, and Dylan Head. And the GM is Peter Bendix.
Oh,
Was it?
my.
A little side-
Was it one of the guys that got traded, was pulled from the game?
He was on second base.
He was on second base, and the manager walked up, pulled him.
Yeah.
And he's walking off like, what the fuck? He's like, you're getting traded.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
And just so you know,
We got to do something else with that sequence.
Dumpster Boy sent me Ben Dix and then wrote out Ben Dix for me so I know how to pronounce it right.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Oh,
Did he use an X or did he use a
Nope,
CK?
he used the word.
Did you use your font? Your
Who's Dumpster
phonics?
Dumpster Boy? Jace is Dumpster Boy. Behind the Culver's Dumpster.
Yeah, that was way back.
Used to be Cheryl's.
That
When
was
Cheryl's was
vintage Benchwarmers.
Now I know whose phone number I can associate that to.
That's back when Willie did Where Are They Now?
Yeah.
And to reinforce what you said, Klay Thompson is mutual interest with the Orlando Magic.
Right. Be a good fit
It
for
makes
him.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and Middleton could be their
he's
backup
at-
plan.
he's
Hey,
at-
don't forget about like some of the Golden State assets too. I mean, I can see Dame or Giannis going to Golden State.
They talked about that for a while.
Right.
The other thing with Klay Thompson, he's going to have a big show and he's going to take his talents to Central Florida.
Hey, as long as they got a boat dock, he's fine.
What else we got here? That's it. Oh, yeah, this guy, Bet, was just showing this. Bro cashed in a $100,000 slip. He bet the Rangers to win the World Series, the Kansas City Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, Scotty Scheffler won the Masters, and Victor Wembanyama to win Rookie of the Year. He won $100,000 on his bet.
What was that? Where was the original bet? How much?
$100.
Yeah, it should be about 100.
Yeah,
That's
because
4.
It was plus 1,000 for the Rangers were the biggest one, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus 600 they got the Chiefs for, but it was probably early in the year. I'm guessing. Well, when was his bet made? Let's see if it says on here. It had to be obviously before last World Series.
This was a parlay thing or whatever they call
14.
it.
That's an interesting
It was
bet.
plus 100,000 was the. So he won 100,000, or plus 10,000. No, 100,000.
I had that
10,000.
one year. I was in Vegas and
That's
I
wrong,
did
then.
something. I did something like that, and I didn't get one of them right. I had the Ravens winning the Super Bowl and Louisville winning the national championship. What they did, but I think I had the Thunder. That's back when it was Durant and like the big three winning the finals, and they lost. I think the Heat. So
That's a shame.
I didn't put $100, probably $20 or something.
So it would have been a nice payout, I bet.
Still, yeah, can't remember what it
12,
was.
$14. Nice.
Yeah.
You see this?
It's out of bounds. He's out.
Out on himself.
What, did he throw the ball at him?
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's already established to being out of bounds,
Was
so
it
he's
Pat
out
Bev?
of bounds.
Pat Bev threw the ball at him.
No, that's not. That's a bad call.
Oh, they're giving the ball.
Oh, the clock is running.
That's a terrible
Here we go.
call.
Indiana.
Here we go. Last
117.
15 seconds.
Got to go quick.
Okay,
though.
Ed, do the play-by-play.
Oh, a charge
Oh, I thought he just
away from the ball.
I thought he just laid down.
I was actually, well, I was at the play. But,
David DiVincenzo, another huge play.
oh, John Starks looking good.
Yeah, he looks
Let's
young.
Let's see. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, that is a
That's a bad call to end the
Horrible.
Do
game.
they have any challenges left?
Is that Angel Hernandez?
No, it's probably what's his name?
Oh, he sold
Is it
that.
Tim,
Scott.
Is it Tim Donaghy?
He might be Donaghy.
You know, if
He
he
must
wouldn't
have
have,
the
if he
Knicks.
wouldn't have done the initial like Like that, it would have looked a lot better, but that's such acting.
They're going to review it, yeah.
How about the best story for the NHL playoffs so far with the Bruins in Toronto? Jeremy Swayman. So Jeremy Swayman was a goalie for the Bruins when he was back getting drafted in like the third round. Toronto was calling him and saying, "We're going to draft you. Hang on to the phone." No phone call comes. Toronto drafts another goalie, and then the Bruins take him next. So all this year, all he wants,
he's waiting for this.
Oh
man.
yeah, so
he's waiting.
Yeah, Toronto fucking chokes off another game 7, right?
Correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So any original 6 left?
I don't.
Rangers.
Yeah,
Rangers.
But I don't think there's any Canadian teams left. Right? Oh no, Edmonton.
Vancouver's still battling. They're playing tonight against the Predators.
Yeah.
The Leafs kind of choked, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
So they have Canadian team hasn't won.
What's the guy's name? Swayman?
Stanley Cup
Swayman.
since 92.
Swayman, Swanson?
Swayman.
Samson. I was way off.
Yeah.
Move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Anything else? What do you guys got? Willie's looking at a piece of paper.
On
It's
this
a declaration.
day,
It looks like the original Declaration of
on this
Independence.
day in sports history,
Yep, go ahead.
Kerry Wood through 20. Oh, go ahead.
this guy named after a candy bar hit his first home run in 1915.
Oh, Henry.
Henry. Yeah. Three Musketeers.
Snickers.
Whatchamacallit. I know this one.
Baby Ruth.
Oh, Heath. Was it Heath?
Named after Babe
No,
Ruth.
I meant to say Chunky. I'm sorry, not Baby Ruth.
Chunky. He was a little.
Drunky and Chunky.
Drunky and
But
chunky.
he also pitched 12 frames in Boston Sox, 4-3 extra innings lost to the New York Yankees.
What just happened?
The Yankees.
What else you got there?
This Brit in 1954 did what in the mile?
Broke Roger Bannister.
Roger Bannister.
4-minute mile.
Yeah. This spitballing fool in 1982 won his 300th game.
Phil Negro.
Gaylord Perry.
There you go.
You say Gaylord.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Yeah.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Scusi. Babidi boopy. Che cosa? Babidi boopy.
When you're done, I gotta play Eric our music.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't heard our songs yet.
What happened?
Hold on, you're gonna see.
Anybody know anything about the referee Don Koharski?
Don Koharski.
So in 1988, the New Jersey Devils coach Jim Schoenfield tells Don Koharski, "Eat another donut, you fat pig." He got suspended.
Yeah, Koharski was there for a long time.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
It's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
You sound like you're from London.
New Jersey.
New Jersey?
In 1941, the ski-nosed son of a bitch did his first U.S. show.
Bob Hope.
Yep, Bob Hope.
Oh,
yeah.
He did have a ski nose.
And in 2004, in his 10th season, they had 52.5 million viewers. And how many were there in there? 6 of them.
What year?
2004.
Viewers, when talking about
Friends?
Yes, Friends.
Oh, I know what it's talking about.
And final
I didn't
season.
either.
10th and final season. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense,
Show was
though.
overrated.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean,
The one about?
Yep, the one about. I was watching it the other night. Actually, I was watching. I can't remember which one, but I was watching one.
did you guys see Ricky Weeks had to actually manage a game the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he got injured during it. I didn't check, but I'm guessing.
He only went through 5 innings, got pulled.
Yeah, every game we ever went to. We saw him get injured 2 years in a row out for the year.
What was that move?
Actually, he struck out twice in that game.
Halliburton just nutted. He just nutted.
What do you mean?
Just watch what he does in this pass. Like
he went to the basket and just tried finishing. He tried passing, and
it was weird. He didn't know what to do.
He could have got to the rim and maybe
Yeah,
got
he should have just
fouled.
went up.
He might have got fouled.
He just literally nutted.
That pick call was terrible.
Yeah.
I got a kind of a trivia question. Phillies starting pitcher Hugh Mulcahy in 1940 was the first major league player to do what?
Balk.
1940.
Balk.
Starting pitcher. No.
Throw a spitball.
A pitcher he recorded a save.
Swap wives.
No. Getting closer.
Complete game. Just kidding.
Oh. He was drafted in the selective service.
Hmm.
He was the first major league player. He served in the military, so it was for the wartime. After 1 year, he was 2 days from completing his service on December 5th, 1941.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Ended up serving 4.5 years in his prime of his career. And he was a pretty good pitcher, so his career was he served 4.5 years.
Didn't Teddy Ballgame? He served too, right?
Yeah, he served twice.
Right.
He served World War II and
Vietnam
and Korea.
Yep. Right. He was a pilot, correct?
Yeah.
He's smart. No, he was a Red Sox.
Another war hero was Ben Hogan.
Yeah.
Oh, there's tons of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
in that era,
there were a lot of men back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. I got another one. There's a trivia question, or it's just kind of more of remember when Ryan Braun took steroids, blamed Dino Lorenzi, and then had Aaron Rodgers vouch for his honesty? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
That's awesome.
I don't get it.
You never seen those commercials?
I kind of
Pepperidge
remember.
Farms remembers. Remember when you were a little kid and eating goldfish?
Worms down by the lake.
Yeah. Pepperidge Farms remembers.
Worms by the lake.
Yeah, what kind of Pepperidge Farms memories do you have? You're thinking of Jimmy Dean.
If you drink tequila, you eat the worm.
Right? I don't know what else I got here.
Watch the roast, or
let's
do a roast of Ed tonight.
Yeah, I'm waiting till my funeral. I said that. Then we're gonna have a roast.
Enough of that shit, Ed.
Oh my God.
We'll smoke you.
What? I don't know. You guys are all weird. I wish I was on a different podcast with just me and Petey.
Yeah, where is Petey? Did he retire again?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
ask
retire again.
We were too.
We have enough guys.
Plenty.
He's a sixth man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's our sixth man.
What's
we,
Rick?
We should trade him for that guy in Orlando. What was his name?
Rick's actually a sixth man. Rick's sixth man. He's seventh man.
Glenn's in here too somewhere. Glenn hasn't been around for a long time.
He hasn't.
Glenn's our weight trainer.
Glenn's daughter's been here more than he has.
Yeah, Glenn hasn't been on the microphone in a while.
No.
Yeah.
It's all right. He's a good guy.
What else we got here?
I don't
know.
It's getting stale.
Anything else, Eric? Or
Sorry. A closing thought?
Tim, anything else?
I'm looking. No, not at this time.
Duke Johnson retired. Running back, Miami's. I think it was Miami's biggest running back of all time. College.
College. Yeah, he played with the Browns.
Browns,
right?
yeah.
The Browns. Yep.
Yeah, he had a couple.
And he played at
couple
the
decent
Texans
years.
for a minute, I think.
That's kind of
Dolphins, the Texans. Yeah.
Named after John Wayne.
Is that you, John
the Duke.
Wayne?
The Duke. So we have a couple new songs.
Oh, let's hear them.
Oh, go ahead.
You know what? I'm going to save it for my closing thoughts.
Okay. So here's our first song. We have a bunch of them, but we only have a couple I could download right now or upload or whatever. This is for Ed. I should have did it before he did his talking because then it could be perfect. But here's what you play for Ed now when it's not that shower. Once in a while, shower.
Is it
song.
walk-up music, kind of?
Kinda.
Yeah.
This is well, you'll get it.
I'm rocking flannel, it's my fashion statement. Feeling cozy and I'm feeling so complacent. Check me out, matching from head to toe. Flannel gang is the only way to go. I tie around my waist, so I wear it on my back. Flannel game strong, going never lack. Plaid patterns, different colors, I got them all. Flannel's the fabric that makes me stand tall. I'm killing the game in my flannel attire. Catch me on the street, I'm set to inspire. Whether it's red, blue, or classic black and white. In my flannel, I'm looking oh so tight.
Nice.
Okay, now here's another one that's about the thinger. Whatever, you'll see.
Mic check, 1, 2, here we go. Listen to the podcast that we all know. The Basement Benchwarmers, they bring the heat. Talking sports and life, can't miss a beat. Kicking back in the basement, sipping on brews. The boys got the stories, breaking all the news. From basketball to football, they got it all. Their analysis, man, it never falls. It never falls. The Basement Benchwarmers, they're on fire.
Okay.
Is you singing that?
And this is,
That is
one
me
more.
singing.
We have a bunch of them. We got to get them all loaded
Where'd you
up.
get that?
AI.
Yeah, I got like 10 of them I made.
Locked in a room, no escape in sight. Talking sports day and night podcast vibes, microphone in hand with a bench warmers ready to take a stand. From the basement dungeon, we spread the word. Every hot take, every story absurd. We don't need no stadium. We bring the heat. Talking sports like warriors on these urban streets. Down in the basement, we rock the sheet.
So that was it.
I'm just
That's
disappointed there isn't one
fantastic.
in like Bon Jovi or
I tried to do a Bon Jovi, and it says that's an artist. We can't cut. So you got to be
or Nickelback.
You got to use just their
So you got to do like an 80s like pop or 80s hard rock.
80s rock,
yeah.
What's the song? So this AI, like,
Yeah.
how did you?
I just put in Basement Benchwarmers podcast, and it must go to the website and read
Oh,
stuff
it just
off
finds
it.
things and-
Yep, and that's how I got that. And flannel was just about flannel. I told him to make a song about flannel, and he did.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I should have did it country though. It would have been funnier if I did.
So because it's AI and it's just generated, it's
Yeah,
like
it
you're
generated lyrics like this, and then I
That's
added a
awesome.
few things here and there, and it's, dude, it'll make a whole song for you.
That's freaking cool.
It's pretty fun. Yeah, it's pretty different.
I wonder if the country song will have flannels and raisin eggs.
Ooh, I didn't even think about the eggs thing.
The chicken man.
So let's closing thoughts, Ed.
Oh God, you catch me after I just turned everything. Taylor Swift, they always talk about how much she's jet setting around the world, always complaining about CO2 and everything. But can you guys name the top 10 polluters amongst celebrities? Taylor Swift's not even in there.
Rolling Stones.
No.
Really?
Dave Matthews.
The top 10 what?
Polluters from celebrities.
Nah, he stopped
People
that.
that
He stopped
fly-
that shit a while ago.
People that fly everywhere.
Oh.
And like celebrities?
Yeah.
She flies a lot.
Any politicians on there?
No.
Okay, so it's all celebrities.
But
How
they're-
about Madonna?
No.
She don't do nothing anymore.
Somebody that's got to be moving constantly right now. You would think
I'll give
Taylor
you,
Swift.
Celine Dion had 69 flights last year. 69 is pretty funny.
It's kind of weird because she has a. Does she have residency or she didn't? She was sick.
In Vegas.
And she lives in Vegas. She
Unless
lives
she's
in.
flying to Paris.
Yeah, she could be.
She
Or
from- I thought
she was Canadian.
No, she's
Those
Canadian.
residencies are.
I thought she was
Hers is probably over,
Canadian, so-
right?
Still
Yeah,
gotta
I think
fly there.
she's sick.
Yeah, she was sick, but she's better now.
So funny.
She might
Funny.
be going to Germany for the that
Injection.
Yeah.
Yeah, one with all the baby parts in it. Yeah,
Stem cell.
Stem cell.
Yeah.
So Steven Spielberg and Bill Gates are up there.
Yeah.
Which is surprising because they always, talking about how great the
And isn't Gates?
ecology.
I think isn't Gates kind of semi-retired? He's still
No,
traveling.
he's
that way?
buying up all these farmlands and trying to control the food
Sure.
supply.
So the number one's Travis Scott.
What?
So I don't know who he is.
He
He's a
just
rapper.
he just toured this year though, so
Okay.
he's probably on top. He's
137
He screwed
flights.
us at that concert.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, 165 flights.
Boo!
Jay-Z and Beyonce, 144. Kylie Jenner, 72. Tyler Perry, 78.
Tyler Perry?
Elon Musk, 150 flights.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
can
know, there's
see
a
that.
kid that.
Well, his plane's electric, so he's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Or, there's a kid that tracks his
They had to
plane.
make a sound just so you could hear
Do
it
you have a
coming.
charger?
By the way, do you have a portable charger on you? We might need it in a second, huh?
I just thought that was really, weird because they beat up Taylor Swift over it, but
How many flights?
Zoinks.
I don't know. She's not even in the top 10. So,
All
right.
right. She has longer stays.
Bradley,
I don't know.
you should have tons of shit. You only just got here.
No, we're closing. I have to follow that. Huh? Closing thoughts. Just happy. It's the month of May. You guys happy? It's May. You guys gonna do that May challenge?
What's the May challenge?
I'm gonna do it. I think I may or may not give a fuck.
Okay, Tim, follow that up.
God damn it. I thought it was interesting that Deion Sanders is finally being called out for his team building and that he relies too much on the transfer portal and not actually recruiting and developing
relationships.
Isn't that part of the game now? So he's progressive and they don't like that?
He's not progressive. He's just...
He's too legit to quit, though.
True.
Yeah, that is him, isn't it?
I see what you did there.
The Young MC song. I got it.
MC Hammer. He was in the video.
Oh, real Young MC.
He was in the video.
He was
Deion Sanders
prime
was in the video.
time.
Yeah, right. Deion Sanders was in
Yeah,
the
That's right.
Yeah, he's prime. I know what you right away.
Sorry, Tim. Go ahead.
That's all right.
Go hammer. Go hammer.
I'm done.
Too legit.
Because now, like, all I see is...
Tim's at third base. He's tired.
Yeah.
I gotta tie my shoes. Can I sit on this rock?
Take a pitch.
Well, you got to do it two.
Well
You gotta do
played,
it with the
sir.
left
Well
hand.
played.
Or else, does that look like an L? Yeah, I have to do it like that.
Cut it out. Little Dave Kool-Aid for you. I just found out he was a weirdo too. He was 32 when he was dating Alanis Morissette. She was 18.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Younger than that, I thought.
I think it said 18 in the thing I saw. Maybe she was younger.
She sang that song about
She
him.
didn't say no.
Yeah.
Go down on him. She went down on him in the theater.
Yeah. He didn't mind either, I heard.
No.
No?
All right, what
That's another album I could care to never listen to again. That whole album.
They were watching
That
Jaws.
was-
No,
I like that first album.
The acoustic version is pretty good.
Actually,
Yeah,
a
I
good
agree.
What
album.
did you say at Lilith Fair? Jesus
Lilith Fair.
That's
acoustic guitars. I have flowers in my hair.
It was Burning Man,
Ed was-
asshole.
hey, Ed was selling razors at Lilith Fair.
Hey, are you going to Burning Man?
Ed's pit shaving here.
You ever hear that song, the Burning Man
Benestrel.
song? It's awesome.
The acoustic version was fabulous.
Like a fine wine.
Lilith Fair.
Speaking of aging like wine,
More like Balort.
Eric's going to Lilliard Fair.
hey, when in Rome.
Yeah, I love it. Over in Rome. I love it. I love it.
Let's go. Come
All
on.
right.
What do you got?
I got one thing for you. So, everybody, you saw the prices of food at
Canada,
the
yeah.
Masters.
Right.
That's all our time.
Reasonable. Pimento
Jesus
cheese
Christ, Willie, you've
sandwich.
had 42 words tonight.
All right. So, and then
Oh, the Miami Grand Prix.
the Miami Grand Prix. You want to
fucking
guess some prices here?
Okay, give us some food.
Maine lobster roll, lemon aioli.
$63.
No, 150.
No.
I guess 63.
44.
Ed.
I'm going to say 32.
And this is $280. This is $1,000 to get into the Hard Rock Cafe while you're there. Okay, yellowfin
Not
tuna
going.
poke.
I'm gonna say
$700.
172.
Close.
180.
185, Bob.
170.
Oh, 72. I was close.
This is like birthdays. Let's go. I missed it.
I'll take 2.
U5 chilled prawns.
Huh?
Prawns.
It must
like
be the
sounds
size
like-
of it. So
sounds like
mustard
a
sauce or
weird
cocktail sauce?
Movie.
That's what's up. That's basically a fancy shrimp cocktail. Prawns are bigger too. I
Bigger,
think.
yeah, they are.
I'm gonna say the same. 170 again.
These shrimp don't look like me. The
One-
size of a baby.
Yeah.
138.
Tim,
this
yes
is
or
birthdays.
no?
Prawns, 225.
290.
Wow.
A fruit refresher, which is pink pineapple, watermelon, stone fruit, rambutan, and a kiwi
say
coconut.
rambutan?
Rambutan.
I'm not gonna
and
ram it in.
coconut granita.
That sounds good.
Yeah, the granita.
I'm gonna say 95.
That's 120.
It's fruit.
135.
190.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, can I
For
answer?
fruit.
You said 130 something.
How much was a slice of pizza?
How much are the nachos? The nachos.
With jalapenos, extra $50.
Carne asada nachos.
Oh, carne asada. Is it what kind of beef?
Creamy salsa
Is it
verde,
Giggity.
salsa Mexicana, cojita cheese, pickled onion, and cheese sauce.
What's the steak? Is it Wagyu? Is it Kobe?
Doesn't say.
It's probably some. I'm gonna say it's $350 for that.
285.
155.
180. And they got a crispy wing board.
A board.
Classic, lemon pepper,
Ooh.
Thai chili,
Lou Williams.
and they have some dips and a crudité.
Coup d'etat?
Crudité.
Okay. Another word for
Crispy vegetables.
celery and carrots.
I'd pay 168 for that.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say that's got to be 180 also.
Whoa, what is happening? What? I missed it.
Oh, he fucking took him out.
Oh,
maybe.
he used the
I'm
F
not
word.
to swear. I apologize
Couple
for that.
times.
But I like a guy standing up for his-
$190.
190. I like a guy standing up for his players.
Yep.
That's Brendan Malone. You're right.
Yeah.
That is him. Good
So,
for him.
Yeah, isn't it crazy prices there? Holy
Yeah.
shnikes.
Did you see the play or no?
They're going commercial. Of
I
course.
saw that.
I guess we'll see it after commercial.
Yeah, Ant came down to the lane and pushed off. I thought he pushed off, but
Not anything, but not
they've let this game's fucking physical. They're letting things go.
You're all good then, Willie?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Okay, well,
That
that's
was
it.
kind of interesting.
Your closing thoughts is
My closing thoughts are
see ya.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, thanks for
Mother's
the
Day,
reminder.
Mother's Day, all the mothers out there. You guys are some motherfuckers.
Won't be golfing Sunday.
What? Oh, yeah. Mother's
Won't
Day.
be golfing Sunday.
Yeah. What are you doing Saturday?
All right.
Let me know because Jane's going to get tattoos. So
Okay.
I'll have the afternoon for
Oh,
her.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I want to go see her get a tattoo
She's getting a tattoo of me. Says I love Scott.
with a. But you have a T-shirt on that says "I love Eric."
I thought she was.